I do have it.
He's got it.
I win.
Sucker.
I get $2.50.
No, you.
Oh.
Joe
There
owes
it
me.
is.
Joe owes me $2
I owe
and
him
50 cents.
$2.50. I said to him, hey, it's my junk, put it down.
Yeah, but I mean, he was using his mouth, so was it really that big of a deal? I don't know.
What?
Huh? What? Hey, I'm not.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, hi.
Oh, jeez.
We need to move this.
That's crooked too.
Is it?
That's what she said.
Is that good? Is it crooked still or no?
Yes, very.
No, look at that though. Is it crooked?
Yeah, but isn't the phone?
It's called a
like
Dutch
that?
angle.
I don't know.
It's called a Dutch angle. They used them on Batman.
Yeah. I usually try to line it up with the.
Hi, kids.
There we go. I don't
read,
know.
Read that while I get the chat.
Oh yeah, we should get the chat up on the TV too. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm kicking stuff.
We were having a team meeting before the live stream, so we're a little behind.
A few minutes late.
And boy, is my behind sore. Oh,
Whoa.
Oh my.
Hi, James.
Is it control
Hi,
down
Ronan.
to shrink it?
Hi, Damien. Hi, Robert. Hi,
Nope.
Neil.
Yeah.
Hi, Kyle. Hi, Stephanie.
See?
Hi,
Oh.
Haji Simpson.
Stephanie's
Hi,
Stephanie's here?
Hi,
Stephanie.
Stephanie. How's your cop McNugget? So, guys, I don't know if you know what tonight is. It's a very monumental night.
What is tonight? Because you were saying that.
Tomorrow will be 1 year ago since the first live stream, and the three of us did it.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So we've been doing these live streams for a year?
June 11th, 2018 was live stream number 1 with the three of us.
Are you sure?
We've been doing live streams for a year now?
I thought we've been doing it more than a year on this.
I thought it was less than a year. Wow.
Her cop McNugget is good.
Dude, my God, yeah. Yeah, if you guys ever see McNuggets out in the wild, let
James, I got my Captain Marvel today. It arrived in the mail today.
I sent you money.
Oh.
You gotta make sure you read the message.
Oh,
I don't know if I'd read it out loud, though.
Oh, I'm going to read it out loud.
Thank you, Ronan.
Oh, I'm going to read it out loud. I got money from Rick with a note that says, butt plug party. I was hoping for one.
Well, that's what it is, right?
I hope
Sam,
so.
yeah, Tag
What am
was
I looking at?
Tag was good. It was a good movie.
What was I supposed to... Oh, the live stream thing.
Oh, yeah.
No, it says Raw and CS. That's how I like to spend my Monday night. If I were you, I'd ignore the Raw. I am against WWE and everything they stand for right now.
Looks like Wizardcraft got himself a new laptop.
RJ's here. What's
Hey,
going on,
RJ!
buddy?
Which one's RJ?
He's his kid,
That
dum-dum.
The one with my last name.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Who's RJ?
Not who's like I meant on here. I didn't know which one hit it because it doesn't say RJ.
Who's on first?
The crew is back. Hot dog party. Hey, CS, you should do a hunting video with your wife. I mean, I kind of have before.
Your wife.
His wife.
My wife. Brittany's she really has zero interest in my videos.
Here, look.
So
6/11/18 live stream number 1, and it's the three of us.
Wow, look at that.
Ooh.
Dave, you have the same shirt on.
Do I?
Well, today's the 10th, so tomorrow's the anniversary.
That's what I said, tomorrow. But
wow.
it's been a year.
Speaking of hot dog parties, I don't know if you guys saw the latest Lunchbox Bunch, but I shared on the Lunchbox Bunch some trivia with Dave about how David Cassidy used to like to stick things through his fence.
Anyway,
Okay.
Booth Babe Greg's in the house.
Hi, Greg.
Good.
Somebody is already asking for new releases tomorrow, and I have prepared them in my phone. So obviously Captain Marvel comes out tomorrow. 5 Feet Apart. Captive State. Leprechaun Returns. The Mustang.
Woohoo!
Orange is the New Black Season 6. Mean Girls 15th Anniversary with the pink case.
That's getting re-released, huh?
Ghostbusters 1 and 2 on 4K Steelbook. And Fast and Furious 8 movies on 4K.
Huh.
And then the week after, because I won't be here, Us. and everybody should go by Us because it's fantastic.
Good, huh?
Ronan, thank you. I appreciate it.
Now
I will
can
keep
stop worrying
doing
about
what
that.
I'm doing. AU, have you tried dating websites?
Wizardcraft. I have Donnie Darko. Do I have it on Blu-ray? I want to say I do, but I could be wrong. I know I have it. I just don't know what format. I gotta be honest. I'm not really the biggest fan of that movie. I think it's just okay. I know a lot of people love that film. I mean, it's got Maggie Gyllenhaal, so that's definitely a
Donnie
plus.
Darko?
Yeah.
I hate that movie so much.
I don't hate it, but I don't think it's anything special. I just think it's okay.
I'll tell you that the director of Donnie Darko, Richard Kelly. His name's Richard Kelly, right? It's something
Richard
Kelly.
Gere.
It's Kelly. It's something Kelly. I think it's Richard Kelly. I hate
Richard
that
Weaver.
guy. I hate that
What?
guy. Because I saw Donnie Darko and I didn't like it. And then people told me it was brilliant, so I watched it again to see if I missed something, and I still hated it. And then I gave it a third shot, still hated it. Then I saw Southland Tales, his next movie, and that is one of the top 5 worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
We call that hot trash.
I haven't
Yes.
watched that yet, but I hear it's really
that's hot
bad.
trash.
It
Yeah.
is so bad. I could tell you stories about how bad that is.
Were you freezing? Because like, look at us on TV.
Yeah, somebody asked.
Smash what? For freezing?
If anybody else has experienced.
I hate YouTube. I hate it so much. We're like
somebody
connected
asked-
to my Wi-Fi and everything. It's still being a.
If I'm buying Captain Marvel, yes, I am. I'm getting it from Video Game Movie Dome. And somebody also asked why I won't be here next week. I'm doing the live stream every other week since I moved.
Are we still seriously? If we're freezing people, I'll restart this crap. Let me know.
Whoa.
You want me to try to talk Dave Perillo into coming next week in Rick's place?
Yeah, dude, that'd be
Let's
awesome,
see,
Dave. Here. Yeah.
See what we can do. He still
Are
doesn't
any of
believe
you
there's
guys
a door.
having issues with...
Yeah, because on my TV, I'm freezing constantly. It's like good freezing, good freezing, good freezing. There's something I could do about it. I hate
You can put on a sweater.
YouTube.
Stephanie said, what about her?
Oh well, I mean, yeah. Stephanie's always invited. We got to figure out what we're doing next for a good big hunt to have Stephanie come out with us all. So I want to get Stephanie like in with the crew.
Joey, he did do something to me. He made me sit through his garbage. And let me tell you something. If I was molested by a big bird, like, that would have been less painful than sitting through Southland Tales.
Wow.
Like, if Big Bird came and was, like, getting all touchy-feely and be like, you're my imaginary friend, I would have been like, this is
It
weird.
seems like a mixed bag of people having issues and people not having issues.
Look how blurry we are on my TV right now.
It's like we're watching you on VHS.
I don't know what's going on. I hate YouTube Live. Just everybody wants me doing more live streams. Like, why don't you do live streams when you're out in the public? And this is
No,
why,
I will
because it
not.
never works.
I will not say it.
What?
What would you say?
That guy wants me to say his name. I'm not going to do it.
What's
Oh,
his
who,
name?
Bob? Yeah.
No. Jimmy Jam wants us to say his name.
Favorite NJ hardcore band.
I
I don't
don't
know.
even see Jimmy
Dude.
Jam.
Well, it's because it's not his name, dude. I'm not saying his
Well,
name.
what is
Come
his
on.
name? I want to see his name.
Stop. Stop.
Right
Not saying his name.
Yeah.
His name's not even Bob. You
Super-
said Bob. What's his
Super
name?
chat us and I'll say the name.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Send a super chat for your name sent.
People said they can't see you on their screen.
You
He's
can't see. I'm
behind
right. I'm
us.
right here. I can see me just fine. Wait, Target and Best Buy has a sale for Father's Day. $10 Blu-rays at Target, and Best Buy is $10.
I think they meant Blu-rays, not breweries.
Breweries. $10 breweries at
Yeah, they
Best
also
Buy?
have $13 4Ks at Target.
How about I say his name?
No.
How about I say
No.
half his name, you say the other half?
No.
How about we turn it into a song? What if we do the Budweiser frogs
No.
and
Nope.
each of us takes a third of his name?
Nope.
Joe, I did not check to see if I had that Spice Girl set or not. I'm about 90% sure I
Oh,
have it.
my.
Things off.
I know I have a Spice Girl set at least like that. I don't know if they put out different ones or not. So I either have a different one than that one, or I have that same exact one. I didn't check yet because literally all my Spice Girl stuff is in tubs upstairs. Although there's a possibility.
See, Joey Baseball, this is why victims don't come forward, because you don't believe them.
There's a possibility I might be getting 2 more of these display cases, and my Spice Girl stuff might go in it.
What's going on, David? How are you? Dave, at Dollar Tree, there's a movie called Seat Filler, and Mel B is in it.
What?
Mel Brooks?
Well, darn it, I kind of want that. Did you see my video or
I
anything?
like Mel Brooks.
Ronan
Alright, just tell me.
says, what you do the... What? Cool. So it begins.
Oh, Trolls already?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of the shop? Yeah, unfortunately, I have heard of CEX. There used to be one in the mall by us, and they closed. In fact, didn't all the ones in the United States close?
Ooh, we turned green. Like the Hulk?
I heard that all the CEXs in the U.S. have closed. Is that true, or does anybody know? I didn't like CEX. I rarely found anything worth picking up there because I thought the prices were too high. 95% of the time, the discs were scratched because they don't keep them in the cases. They put them in the sleeves. At least the one we were at, I don't even remember. The owner used to keep all the digital codes and the slips. He would literally take the slips off stuff and the codes off stuff and keep them. And I don't know if he resold them or what he did, but he took them and apparently he was keeping them. That's what I was told by an employee there. So I didn't like CEX.
Stephanie, if you're having issues with the stream or anybody, just try to refresh your browser.
I'm gonna try to refresh it on TV, see what happens, see what fixes it.
Geriatric Geek, what's going on, man?
Marty, Dark Phoenix.
People are saying feet is frozen.
I saw it this weekend, really liked it, and I've noticed a very interesting phenomenon. Not a lot of people went to see it. It did really bad at the box office. But literally everyone I know who went to see it said they liked it. So I think the critics really dropped the ball on this one. Audiences seem to be digging it, and critics seem to be hating it.
Which movie?
Dark Phoenix.
Oh.
I don't know a single person who's seen it who walked out and said it was they didn't like it.
Are you still frozen? Or is the chat still working or no? I don't know what's going on, guys. I hate YouTube.
Yeah, chat's still working.
Okay.
Kyle wants to know if you've seen
Lag
Hard
Tube
Target
sucks.
with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I have not.
Yeah, I have, yes.
I can actually count on one hand the number of Van Damme movies I saw.
Well, you break
But
out
I'm
the sweet
going to have to watch the one with Rodman now that Mill Creek.
Oh,
sent
are
it
you?
to me.
Yeah, you have not seen what the next called? I'm trying to
Double Team?
Double Team. You haven't seen Double Team?
I have not.
I saw that in theaters, man. That movie's awesome. I mean, it's bad, but it's awesome bad.
The only Van Damme movie I've ever seen was the
take
hockey
any
one. What was the
red or
hockey
purples?
one? Where I've stayed in my seat. I stayed in my seat. What was that called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The one with the hockey game.
Oh, Hard Target? No.
No, Powers Booth
Sudden
was in
Death.
it. Sudden Death. That's it.
Yay! Guess what? All three
Hold
of
on.
them.
Somebody said... Brandon said... Do any of you find it harder to pick up movies from, say, Big Lots at a $5 price point after getting a major store where Blu-rays average to less than $1 each? I think it makes you more selective at the movies that you pay $5 for. Wow.
In the year 2019 now, I have like stopped picking random stuff up for $5. If it's a movie I really want to see, like I don't mind paying $5 for a movie that I'm like I know I want to see this. But if it's something random, I'm just kind of like, this might be okay. I don't even pay $5 for it anymore.
Aubrey's in the house.
Alex, what's going on?
Jesse. I'll never forget that. I think the only thing I remember about Sudden Death is the ending. I stayed in my seat. I stayed in my seat like you told me to.
I don't want this to be too noisy, but it's getting hot down here.
Alex says Aquaman's
Ryan.
$10 at Target.
Oh!
Is it worth it?
Oh, yes.
Aquaman's
Aquaman's really
good.
good.
Haven't seen it.
It's really good. I saw it 3 times in the movies.
Wow.
I really liked it.
That's a bit excessive, but
It's really good, though.
it's not see 3 times in the theaters good.
Oh, yes,
Stephanie
it is.
asked, does anyone have AMC stubs?
It's
for Wardens?
groin-grabbingly good.
Are you talking about AMC A-list, Stephanie, or just the regular stubs? Because Joe and I both have AMC
A-List is
That's
amazing. I love A-List. I put A-List to work
Can
for
you
me.
guys feel that fan?
Can you guys see my hair blowing?
Oh, that actually feels better.
Hold on.
No, nobody has sexy.
I don't have the same effect as some
sexy
people on this couch.
sexy Farrah Fawcett hair like Stephanie does. Stephanie's got killer hair. You guys see the post I put it on Instagram with Stephanie yesterday with her hair blown in the wind?
Yep.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation of cool, crisp winter winds whipping through my hair.
Stephanie, you pay a flat fee a month. I think it's like $22 or $23. And you can see 3 movies a week. But you can do IMAX, you can do 3D. You can reserve tickets ahead of time. I mean, it's awesome. $23.
Everyone wants to
What's
see
that,
my.
What's that,
Vice
2
for
regular
VHS.
movie tickets?
Which one? I got the European one,
Andrew, Creed 2 is great.
and I got the US one.
Creed 2 is really good. Creed 2 is That feels nice.
I've got a
Ooh.
Laserdisc too, which I had to take down to not block me.
Evan, CS wants to know... Yeah, Evan.
What?
Evan wants to know, CS, how did you meet Stephanie?
Stephanie and I, if I'm not mistaken, met through photography. I used to when I went to college for photography, and had my own business for a couple years. And I met her, I believe, because we did a photo shoot together, and we just sort of stayed in contact. Basically, anybody who I shot with who was cool, I kind of stayed in contact with.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I see that. Am I gonna restart this freaking stream?
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Anyway, anybody who I
was wrong.
Shot.
I thought you guys went to school together.
no. And I think we're frozen. I'm so God darn it!
Let us go. Let us go.
Hey, are we back?
We still here?
I don't know what to do, guys.
I don't know, but we're down to like 59 viewers.
I'm sorry, guys. I mean, it's not like my internet changes.
Favorite
One week
Robin
we're
Hood
one week we're
movie?
fine, next week we're not.
Men in Tights.
Favorite what?
Robin Hood movie.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Pissed off? If I were that close to the horse's wiener, I'd be worried about being pissed on.
Joey Baseball says I'd rather do $10 a month
Did you
for
say
a movie
Abe
a
Lincoln?
week. Why?
No, I said, hey, Blinken.
No, man, that's a hate.
Why would you do that? $10 a month for one movie a week, or $22 a month for 3 movies a week?
It seems better now. Good. I hope it stays better. I don't know. I don't know what to do about this stream, guys.
So should I stir the pot and start some trouble right now?
No, it's not.
I don't know. I think I'm looking at Rick. I'm thinking I want to start some trouble right now.
About what?
Hated Booksmart.
What?
Hated it.
Oh boy.
Are you serious?
Yep.
You're the only person I know who...
I didn't think it was
who
funny at
hasn't-
all. Didn't find a single laugh in it.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
So that means Dark Phoenix is going to be hot trash when I watch it.
It seemed like a ripoff of Superbad, but without the jokes.
There's one thing we can count out with Joe is he's got the weird, like, I haven't seen the movie, but
I gave it a shot
I
on
don't know.
your
I do know
recommendation.
Joe has a really weird taste when it
Yeah.
comes to movies. But that's the funny thing about movies. Everybody has their own thing.
It's true.
It's all
I mean, there's
select-
people out there who love Hereditary.
Ugh.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
like
get
Stephanie.
that. Yeah.
Stephanie likes Hereditary.
They're coming after you already.
I'm sorry, it's just not good.
Just like that, Joe was under 1,000 subs.
It's it stunk so bad I thought it was a book fart.
The Wizard Craft. Do I collect PSP games and UMD movies? I don't collect PSP games. I used to collect UMD movies. I had a huge. I literally had a couple thousand, or not thousand, 100 UMD movies. Then I sold most of them off. The only ones I have now are titles I only have on UMD. Like if it's a movie or a TV show or whatever that I don't have on any other format, I still have it on UMD. But otherwise, I sold them off because I don't really collect them. Although I do have, I think like 20 or so in these cases that I have just for collecting purposes, because I did keep some stuff for collecting purposes in these cases. So I do still have some, but I don't collect them like I used to.
Ronan says, Joe, Rick, Greg, and Cinema Sickness, you four are the best. I'm not joking. Well, I'm not going to disagree with that.
What did you say? I missed it. Oh, it hasn't come
Joe,
up yet.
Rick, Greg, and Cinema Sickness
Oh.
are the best.
Yeah.
Marty, I could do this real easy. Marty asked me to rank the Home Alone movies. You ready?
Wow, Joe
Best
just shut your
one.
mouth. Hereditary was the best movie last
Best one, Home Alone. Second best, Home Alone 2. The
That's
rest,
it.
garbage.
year. But what about? No, I'm joking. The Home Alone 3 sucks.
Joey
Home Alone,
Baseball,
they're all bad.
Joey Baseball says, where does Booksmart fall in your 2019 rankings? It's currently my second favorite movie behind Us.
I liked Us.
Joe Martinez says, shut your mouth, Rick. Hereditary was the best movie last year.
No.
You know what I think?
Can't
no.
get on board with that statement.
I think you and I got to do movie reviews and
You guys would be
kill
great
each
together.
other?
And here's the thing, because
Well-
Hereditary will be our baseline. Like whenever we start arguing, we'll be like, "Well, we both hate Hereditary," and we'll be like, "Okay, we're on board. We're on board."
Well, like
Bridget mentioned that we got
everybody-
to come up with a grading system because
everybody loves Siskel and Ebert when they fight. Like that was like everybody's favorite stuff was when they would argue about stuff.
Well, it's
and
more-
you guys would argue like crazy.
it's
You guys
more
are
fun to
totally
watch people. I mean, because why do you want to see? That's the question. Do you want people who just are going to agree with you, or do you want different perspectives? That makes it more interesting.
Brandon said, I don't know if you guys saw Brandon from that we went hunting with in New Jersey, he bought a ton of like Blu-rays and DVDs at like less than 35 cents a title.
Wow.
He paid like $14 total, and in there was the Star Wars 6-movie Blu-ray set. And
How do you pull that off? I didn't see that.
Yard sailing.
Ah. Wow. That's impressive. and depressing.
No, I don't think 8K movies are going to happen, like physical 8K movies.
I think 4K is probably the last physical format.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Ronan. We appreciate that.
Jesse says, did you like other Macaulay Culkin movies like Richie Rich?
Yeah, Richie Rich is awesome.
The Good Son and Getting
Son's
Even with
awesome.
That.
Yes.
I actually just
Yeah.
ordered Getting Even with That. It's on Amazon right now for $8.99 on Blu-ray.
Uncle Buck?
Yeah.
What else is he in? He's in other stuff as well.
Stephanie said Party Monster.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Party Monster's okay. That's an okay movie. I have it.
Somebody mentioned that they went to a Big Lots recently and got the Back to the Future trilogy steelbook for $10.
Nice. Yeah, I heard that showing up there.
Yeah, I hit up a Big Lots. They didn't have any of the box sets that people are finding. Somebody said, what are you expecting for 2019 Lion King and Toy Story 4?
What am I
I'm
expecting?
excited for Toy Story 4, but I don't
I-
really care about Lion King.
I think they'll both be good.
I'm excited about have to be better in Aladdin.
See, I thought Aladdin was great. I don't understand how you don't like that.
So, I have many issues. Okay, how long was the original Aladdin movie?
I don't know.
13 hours.
90 minutes.
Okay.
Why did the remake have to be 2 hours and 10 minutes?
I don't know.
I'll sit here and wait.
I don't know. I didn't notice.
Because the middle...
I,
You
was-
notice
I was so entertained.
in the
I didn't
middle,
notice.
when I'm trying to get a knife out of my pocket to stab my eyes because nothing is happening. And then they take out Slave Jasmine because in this culture that we're in, they can't have a woman get saved by a man and be a slave to an evil guy. Jafar was terribly cast, way too young. Aladdin couldn't sing worth a lick
Oh, I
compared
thought
to
he- I thought
Jasmine.
he had a lovely
You're
singing voice.
nuts. You're nuts.
Fight! I'll
No,
go.
seriously,
Seriously, I give it a 3 out of 5.
Aladdin is probably my favorite Disney live-action remake now. Previously,
Wow.
it was the Jungle Book. Jungle Book's probably my number 2 now.
I've only seen 3 of them, and it ranks below the other 2, which are Beauty and the Beast and Jungle Book, for me. I did
didn't-
give it a 3 out of 5.
I didn't care for Beauty and the Beast very much. I mean, it was all right, but it was just... It was okay.
Brandon said, Joe, you thought Cruel Intentions was dull. Cruel Intentions 2 wants you to hold its beer.
Brandon, I've seen Cruel Intentions too. That was actually the pilot episode of
it
a
was a
TV
TV show.
series
What about Cruel Intentions 3?
that didn't get picked up. And then when Fox passed on the series, they were like, shoot some nudity and stick it in there, and we'll rate it R and put it direct to video.
I have 2 things I want to address. Somebody asked if I saw Godzilla King of the Monsters yet. No, I'm seeing it
Say
tomorrow.
monsters or monsters?
Monsters.
I've seen it twice.
I'm seeing it tomorrow. And then somebody also said, anyone who says Will Smith is a better genie than Robin Williams is dead to me. I will not say he's a better genie because that is a character that's like Robin Williams is synonymous with the genie. But given like trying to fill those shoes, I think Will Smith actually did a really great job.
He makes it his own.
Yes.
He makes it his own.
And they even give a nod to the original genie with a piece of artwork in the movie. You know,
The Wizardcraft Gaming says, anyone here seen Tron? Tron's like one of my top favorite movies.
Chris says, Dave, you should make Jake's
Yeah,
a
I saw
weekly
that.
thing. Some people would complain about that.
yeah,
Getting
some people
stale, though.
Here's the thing. Jake's is kind of my go-to when I either maybe can't be out all day or I don't have anything else planned for a Sunday. Like, for instance, I just realized this, because thanks to Rick, this Sunday is Father's Day. I don't know if my
I
family...
believe you mean Faja's Day.
Father's Day.
You know, your Faja. Your dad, your Faja.
Sorry, I don't speak freaky dicky Dutch. I don't know if anything's going on this Sunday. I'm not sure my family has something planned for me or not. But I gotta film something. So, for instance, this Sunday I was gonna go to the Leesport Farmers Market, but now if something's gonna happen on Saturday or Sunday, I might just run out to Jake's quick in the morning. So Jake's kind of my go-to like thing I do if I don't have anything planned. But if I would really like to hit up more new places, or at least places that maybe I've been to before but just haven't been to this year yet. Like I really do want to get out to the Leesport Farmers Market again at some point this year. But yeah, Jake's you'll see Jake's a lot because it's close by. It's amazing. I I go there a ton, and I will be back there a lot more. Don't worry. It's you're gonna see it. Maybe even this Sunday, depending on plans.
People are asking about Secret Life of Pets 2. I saw it this past weekend, and I thought it was good. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't awful. I found it just as entertaining as the first. I like the first slightly more, but I think that Kevin Hart's character is the highlight of the movie, and he's in it a lot more. Snowball. So I'd like to see a Snowball spin-off movie.
No, I haven't seen either of them.
Okay.
I talked to Dave Perillo yesterday, and he told me he took the kids to see Secret Life of Pets 2. I said, how was it? He goes, I was bored by it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like the first one at all. I didn't see the first one either.
I think they're okay.
And he
They're not
told
great,
me,
but they're okay.
He told
Yeah, I
me
mean,
the
it's-
first one is a complete rip-off of Toy Story. I said, it is? And he goes, well, here's the plot. Little girl has a dog that she loves, gets another dog that starts stealing the attention. First dog gets jealous,
Hold on.
pushes the dog out a
I want
window.
to
Everyone
interrupt
gets
for a
angry.
second. It's not a little girl. It's a grown woman.
All right.
So that's dog pushes another dog out of a window. Not exactly what happens. I mean, I could see loosely tied, but it's like that whole E.T. Bumblebee thing. Somebody.
Yeah, I didn't think Secret Life of Pets was. I haven't seen the second one, but the first one I just thought was okay. It's not like, you know what I really liked, the movie that people don't talk about enough. Sing.
Yeah, Sing was really
I
good.
thought Sing was great. I would definitely put that above Secret Life of Pets. Sing was
me
really
too.
good. You know how I judge a good CGI movie? I like one that gets me kind of like emotional at the end. Like at the end, you're kind of like maybe a little like choked up a little bit. Sing kind of got me at the end when everybody kind of like came together.
I didn't see Sing.
I kind of like that at the ending of the movie.
Sing's
I like
good.
Sing.
Did you see
Sing was awesome.
Rocketman?
I didn't.
No, you'll probably think that's garbage too.
See, I'm not really an Elton John fan, though. I mean, he's okay. Like, I don't dislike Elton John, but I don't care about him that much either. People are excited about that, though.
Joe
I gotta
Baseball
say,
isn't going to cry from a cartoon.
No?
His Disney movie club's a scam. Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
people,
I agree.
It
people
gets brought
are
up in my comments every time I post a Disney movie club unboxing.
people are legit excited about Rocketman, though, because I gotta tell you, on my channel, I get more questions of, "Are you going to see Rocketman?" than I've gotten for like any other movie, and I'm like, "Wow, I didn't know that this was that big of a movie." But apparently, people are like super psyched about it.
It's good if you go into the movie not expecting a biopic like Bohemian Rhapsody. It's not a biopic. It's a musical fantasy movie.
Were you going to go to Target or Best Buy, Walmart, no more than from your videos? I don't know what that means, Andrew. If you're saying, do I not really go anymore? No, not really. I don't usually find very much stuff there, so I kind of don't go in. I mean, I'm in Target like at least like once or twice a week, just buying crap. And when I go in there, sometimes I buy movies, but I don't really film in there because I'm.
Elton John is a goat.
Yeah, Joey Baseball and I are on the same page or something. He said,
What's
"How do
that?
you not like Elton John? He's the GOAT."
He's a goat.
GOAT is
Greatest of all time.
Actually, it's an
Hello,
animal.
Michael Jordan.
It's an animal that
GOAT,
goes,
Michael Jordan. Oh, he says we're frozen. Oh yeah, look at that, we're frozen.
Somebody asked where the new.
He's
where
not
the-
wrong. We are frozen.
What are the new DMC releases?
There we go, we're back.
I don't know. I guess Captain Marvel.
Are we? We thought we were back.
I hate you.
Hey, Cinema Sickness, where did you get your Caesar head? I really, really want one.
Oh, sent to me.
Yeah.
Are we still frozen? I don't know what to do, guys. I hate it. I'm gonna rip you to a new one.
Dave's getting angry.
I am, because it's ridiculous. There's nothing different this week than there was last week. It's like, why 1 week are we perfectly fine, and then the following week we're frozen?
Audio is coming through nice and sexy, Joey
Sam
Baseball
Haskell
says.
says, "Are we seeing Shaft?" I
no.
wouldn't miss Shaft for anything in the world.
Oh,
Or as our good friend Sean Rozelle calls it,
Should I restart this? Like, what should I do, guys? Should I restart the live stream? I was frozen today.
Stephanie says you weren't fine though. Remember?
What?
Stephanie said you weren't fine though. Remember?
We weren't fine last week. I thought we were.
Oh, good. The new Frozen 2
All right,
trailer.
I'm
debuts
guys.
tomorrow.
I'm restarting the. We're frozen. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm restarting the live stream. This is
All right.
ridiculous. I hate YouTube. YouTube, if
Somebody-
you're watching, I hate you.
Somebody said the chat disappeared. All right,
All right.
so we're gonna restart. Look for the proper live stream. We're gonna leave this one. We're gonna go to a different one. Sorry.
We'll be right back.
Hey, we should have never have had to come back in the first place.
3 shafts are better than 1.
WNBC.
So yeah, I hope everybody comes back. That's the thing that bugs me the most is that like we leave, and we gotta like hope people come back.
WNBC.
I hate
Right?
YouTube.
WNBC.
It's Paul Giamatti right there.
When we're back.
Hi.
Bumblebee
We
tuna.
never left.
Bumblebee tuna.
Yum yum bumblebee
Bumblebee tuna?
I love bumblebee tuna.
Best tuna in the sea
Hi, everybody.
Best tuna in the sea.
is the one
Tuna
that we call Bumblebee.
The best tuna in the sea.
That counts as singing and talking about food all at once.
It does, but I just gotta say congratulations on singing Mephistopheles. That's a satanic ska band you're singing.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
stuff. And I'm dropping money. Okay, so how do we look now, guys? We better?
Apparently, Greg changed his name to Booth Babe Greg in that 20 seconds.
Wait, did you change your name? Dude, I love it.
I mean, that's either him or somebody stole him.
I think Greg was talking about changing his name like on stuff. So how do we look, guys? We good now?
Somebody said just as ugly as before. Somebody else says the stream got worse.
Are you gotta be kidding me? Bootleg Grace is so far so good. I don't know. If we're coming up bad, try refreshing your thing. Maybe that'll help. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm done with it. I literally, I don't know why 1 week will be fine and the next week we won't be. I don't do anything different. I use the same exact internet. Everything is set up exactly 100% the same.
Hey,
Nothing
use
has
that.
changed. Stream is great. Okay. Anyway, so
Hey,
now,
you, have you
All right.
tried any rest stop, like highway rest stop bathrooms?
What?
All right, stream's over. See you guys.
Bye. YouTube needs to fix YouTube. I would agree, Ronan. Yeah. Tim Brown,
Landon, I
Canada,
got the
nice.
Captain Marvel Steelbook today. Come in today's mail, but we got it.
Did that come out today?
Yep.
Oh.
Tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow.
Oh.
But
Oh, today's Monday. That's right.
yeah. I ordered the Captain Marvel Steelbook, the Shazam Steelbook, and the Endgame Steelbook in one order to get the free shipping.
I might have to look into picking that up.
Uh,
Was it just wait? What else comes out tomorrow?
Not much.
Sam
was it
Haskell,
just Captain Marvel, or when Shazam come out?
Shazam doesn't come out
July.
till July.
Okay.
Sam Haskell says, "What movies do we want to be made?
Original ones.
I'd love to see a Booster Gold movie. That's like my dream. Booster Gold and Tron 3.
I just
Bat-
want to see original
Bat-
movies.
Batman Beyond, starring what?
We need fresh ideas. We don't need more superhero movies.
We always
don't
need more superhero
80s
movies.
stuff.
Don't
being
listen to
But I
him.
want
We
to
need more
see
80s
Batman
movies.
Beyond, but starring
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton as an old Batman, and then I don't know, somebody else playing Terry. See, I think what's his name? Who's the dude from Twilight? He's playing Batman now.
Yeah, yeah.
He would have been a great
Bobby Pattinson.
Too
He would-
old.
You don't think he could have been a good Terry McGinnis?
No, he's like in his 30s. He's like 33. They would need someone like high school age to be Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm just so used to watching movies where 30-something-year-olds play teenagers.
In the 90s, back in the 90s, if they made Batman Begins, I would have loved to have seen Nicholas Brendan as Terry McGinnis. Of course, now he's too old and all boozed and drugged up, so that's not going to work
Booth
anymore.
Babe Greg says, I don't think Pattinson's a bad choice.
I think he's a great choice, actually.
No, he when they said he was Batman, I was like, I could see that. He sounds. I mean, he's handsome, so he'd be a good Bruce Wayne, and he's got those like pointy features that I would expect on a bat. So yeah.
Eastsiders asked where I rank Dark Phoenix in the X-Men series. I think I'd need to see it again to solidify my decision.
You know what I still like the most? X-Men 2.
I'd say Dark Phoenix is probably my fourth favorite. The top three being Days of Future Past, X-Men 2, and Logan. Because those three are really good.
I guess Logan counts. Yeah, right. I don't. I mean, Logan technically counts, but I kind of don't count at the same time. I kind of feel that's a spin-off. So does that really count?
I know when people say what's your top Marvel movies, it's like anything in that universe goes. So I would figure
Yeah.
anything in the X-Men universe.
Sam says Dark Phoenix sucked.
He's incorrect.
A new Catwoman movie. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to see a new Catwoman movie. I mean, I do kind of agree.
Only
with
if Halle Berry's in it.
God.
Oh my
Rick's
God.
kind of right. We don't necessarily need a bunch of more superhero movies.
No, we
trust
always
me,
need more
there's gonna-
superhero
no,
movies.
we don't.
By the way, I've said it before, and now more than ever, it seems to be true.
Chris,
But I
no.
said after Endgame, the upcoming DC Comics slate is much more interesting than the upcoming Marvel slate. And I read what the upcoming Marvel slate is, and
It hasn't been made official yet.
well, assuming that what I read was official, only Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is the only one I'm excited about. Every other one, I'm like, I don't care about Shang-Chi.
That one I don't care about,
I don't
but-
care about.
I'm excited about Doctor Strange too.
See, I didn't like Doctor
I
Strange.
love Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange and Black Panther were my two least favorite Marvel movies. So the sequels to them, it's hard to get excited.
What's the other
about.
one that Angelina Jolie's going to be in?
I'm surprised you're not excited
Oh,
for
the Eternals.
Yeah.
whatchamacallit? Black Widow.
Black Widow, I would have been more excited about
If-
before Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you said Anne Hathaway could play it. I mean, yeah. For Catwoman.
She played Catwoman, didn't she?
Here's what I don't like about.
What up? Glasses wearing. Well, we actually
Well,
don't
wait.
all wear glasses.
Wait. Wasn't Anne Hathaway Catwoman?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
here's what I don't like about Hollywood. Hollywood now.
You know who
if-
played on the motorcycle? Ever watch? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But ever watch? What was that show? It was put on my Jackass, but they did a bunch of stunts on motorcycles and cars and stuff.
Oh, Nitro Circus.
Nitro Circus. You know the girl in that show?
No.
She's the only girl, the one female in that show. I can't remember her name. She's the one who did all the stunts for Catwoman on the bike and stuff. So she actually technically played Catwoman too.
What I don't like about Hollywood these days is that there's this mentality that if you played a character and now it's being rebooted, they can't use you because they have to demonstrate this is a new continuity, so we can't reuse actors. Didn't used to be that way. Like if you remember, Casino Royale was a complete reboot of James Bond. But they brought Judi Dench back as M because they had a good actress. They're like, hey, we got a good actress in the role. I would have no problem with Anne Hathaway coming back as Catwoman because she was good at it, even though it's a completely different continuity separate from The Dark Knight. I think audiences are smart enough that they're not going to be confused and go, oh, but that means that Christopher Nolan... I think, they overthink these things.
No, I think that's a little harsh. He says he agrees with Joe. He hated Black Panther, his least favorite movie last year.
I don't...
There
Sam
was
Joker
much-
movie does look good.
I don't hate Black Panther. I
It
actually
was
thought
much
Black Panther
worse.
was pretty good. I just thought it was one of the weakest Marvel movies because it's kind of boring.
Somebody asked if you need Herbie the Love Bug on beta.
No. I mean, I don't have it, but I'm not collecting stuff just because of a format anymore. So I have the movie on DVD. I don't
Sam
need it on.
says the Joker movie looks good.
Yeah.
Jesse says, do we want to see Black Adam with The Rock? Absolutely. I hope Zachary Levi's in it.
Somebody asked how many TVs I have. Do you mean just in the basement or the library? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6 down here in the library. Do you want my whole house? Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, something like that. TVs technically in my house.
I have 3.
Not all are being used, but I think it was Ronan who asked that question. Bye, Ronan. I mean, I like Black Panther. I see why people maybe didn't like it because I do feel like Black Panther was kind of like the most fantastical of the movies. Like it almost felt like something that it could be real. I mean, they had that juice and stuff, but I mean, who knows? That could be a real thing. There wasn't aliens and people from space and weird stuff like that happening.
I
so.
like the character. I like the cast. I just thought it needed more action and more humor.
I like the movie.
But, I mean, it's not a terrible movie. I don't know. It lacked something, I thought.
Robert asked if I want to see Midsummer. No. That's the follow-up for the person who made Hereditary.
Oh, yeah.
Which just as weird. And...
You never know. Could be good.
No. Brandon said thoughts on The Kitchen coming out this summer. The Kitchen looks really good. It's a gangster movie with Tiffany Haddish and Elizabeth Moss and Melissa McCarthy.
It's based on a DC comic. Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I saw the trailer on DC Daily the other
The
day.
Kitchen?
Yeah, it's based on a Vertigo book.
You would be surprised how many movies out there are based on comic books that you're not aware of. There are tons of movies out there that like I watch. I'm like, that was a great movie, and then like a year later, I'm like, wait, there's a comic book series that was based on.
Like Road to Perdition.
Yeah, Road to Perdition. Like
I knew that.
I didn't know that until like a couple years afterwards. I was like, oh, that was a comic book series, and I mean,
Stephanie
there's all kinds
says
of
she
stuff.
officially doesn't like me.
Why?
Because the guy from Hereditary,
Oh.
I don't want to see his new movie.
Well, Stephanie loves Hereditary.
But you know, even when I don't like one film by a director, they might surprise me with the next one because, like, I know you love it, but I did not like House of a Thousand Corpses. But then I
love that movie.
loved The Devil's Rejects.
Well, they're two very different movies.
Well, you know, the trailer came out from...
I haven't. We should watch it. You guys want to watch it?
I don't. I could care less. You guys
Oh.
put it on.
I'm tempted to watch it. I haven't watched the trailer yet for what's it called? Three from Hell, whatever it's called.
Oh, that's the third one, right?
Yeah, I really want to see it. You guys want to watch the trailer for it?
Right now,
Yeah,
we'll do a trailer reaction.
yeah, let's do it. Hopefully, we don't get copyrighted.
People are saying it's a very meh trailer.
Oh, let's see. I'm curious.
Rob Zombie's got more misses than hits for me
Yes.
because I hated his Halloween movies. I don't even
I
hate
like the-
House of a Thousand Corpses.
I like the
just,
first Halloween. The second one.
see, I really hated the first one, but
Oh, it's only a minute?
Yeah, you guys ready?
all right, let's watch
I
this.
gotta take the mute off. Hold on. There we go. All right.
Somebody said it looks like a fan-made trailer.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta address something after this somebody just mentioned.
This does look like a fan-made trailer.
I don't like Sherry Moon Zombie.
Yeah. She gets it old fast.
She's not a good actor.
No. She's cute though. Bill Moseley, on the other hand, is a fantastic actor. I don't know why he doesn't look like that all the time. Because Bill Moseley looks really cool when he's all dressed like, what's his name? Can't think of his name from the movie. Otis, right?
I suggest you get ready to burn.
I'm curious, like, that's it? Okay, wow. Now I want to see it. I
Doesn't
don't,
give you anything really.
that doesn't tell us anything. That was definitely a teaser trailer.
So somebody mentioned Ma.
Here's a question. Wait, I got a question. Does anybody know the story of Three from Hell? Like, does anybody know how they're coming back and what's going? Because they die in the last movie, right?
I guess they're coming back
Did they
from hell.
do they actually come back from hell? Here's my thing. All I know is if the movie it feels like House of a Thousand Corpses or it feels like
Devil's
Devil's Rejects, I'm gonna be ticked because I like the fact that House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects are two very different movies, and because they did that, I want the third one to be very different from the other two. I want each movie to have a very different feel.
I didn't even hate House of a Thousand Corpses though. I just thought it was too similar to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's what it is. It's Rob Zombie's basically his take on Texas Chainsaw.
Who's Babe Greg says we don't know if they die though.
Well, I mean, he's right. We don't. I guess but they got shot like 9 million times. I think it's kind of to be expected. They're dead, but I mean, I guess you're right. Technically, we don't know.
So,
We'll see.
Somebody,
We're not muted. We're not muted.
somebody mentioned Ma.
What's Ma? I haven't seen that. I think Stephanie saw it, didn't she?
Ma is the movie that I was excited about seeing with Octavia Spencer in it.
Stephanie, you saw Ma, right? How was it?
Well, I saw it.
You saw it too? How was it?
It was really good until the last 25 minutes. The trailers show you every crazy thing that happens in the movie. Every crazy thing that happens in the movie is shown in the trailer.
I don't know who said it because it scrolled up too far, but someone asked if we saw the trailer for Onward.
Yeah.
I did. I think it looks great.
Yep.
I can't wait to see it.
With Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
Where are we at?
Ma.
Oh, Stephanie said
saying-
she liked it. It was funny. The ending was weird. To Ma.
Yeah, I can't really go into detail about it, but I agree. Like, there was so much potential in that movie. Like, the first hour and 25 minutes were great, and then it just, like, went in this direction, and it was like, oh, it's over? And what was the purpose of this? And why did you set up this? And what? Ending movies
Pratt
is
got
a very
married
hard thing
yesterday.
to do. Well, if they can't do it, then they shouldn't make the movie.
Who did Chris Pratt get married to?
Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
Arnold?
No. Catherine?
Catherine Zeta-Schwarzenegger?
Somebody said Ma 2 is rumored. Like, no.
See, I did not like the trailer for Ma. What do we think of the new Rambo and Terminator trailers?
Bleh.
Rambo was fine. Terminator, I so don't care.
I haven't watched this Terminator one yet.
Eh.
Did they put a full trailer out for Rambo yet? Because I thought all I saw was a
Yeah.
teaser.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rambo's going to be really good, I think. But Terminator, I so don't care. Connor, you're not alone. Dark Phoenix, most people I know who've seen it have come back saying it's great. Or if not great, they really enjoyed it. I think this is one where people let the hype run away with them. It got delayed a couple times. And the second time it got delayed, not because people thought, oh, it's getting delayed again, it's terrible. It came out, it got delayed the second time at the insistence of James Cameron. Because Cameron's like, no, I want that release date for my movie, Alita Battle Angel. So it was just basically we have to appease Cameron is why. But yeah, most people I'm hearing are saying they liked it.
Austin says he's only heard people say Dark Phoenix is horrible.
That's the critics. If you go on Facebook, the people who've seen it are
Hold
saying
on.
they love it.
Hold on, what's the Rotten Tomato audience score?
Well, the Rotten
not
Tomato, you can't go by that.
the audience score.
Yeah, you can't
not
go by
the
that.
Why?
The audience score on Rotten Tomatoes is faulty. You got to go to Cinema Score. Cinema Score is the only legitimate way to gauge audience reaction because they interview people coming out of the theater. So, they actually saw the movie.
And I think that's a load of crap because I've been to movies a lot of times in my life and I've never had anybody ask me after a movie.
I think they mostly hit New York. And
well,
LA.
that's
But it got a B minus.
B minus.
Right.
what did Booksmart get? Just curious. Oh, B plus. Aladdin A. So we're going to disregard Cinema Score.
Ah!
Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes says, even though we can't use that.
Rotten Tomatoes, I believe, has it at 68% audience score, which is much higher than the critics have it.
Yeah, critics 23%.
I don't know. Looks interesting. Then again, I'm not a huge fan really of any of the
What are you
X-Men
doing
movies.
back
Actually,
there,
not my
Dave?
movie. Money over.
64.
Yeah.
I like the X-Men movies. I'm just not a. I wouldn't say they're my favorite. I think they're okay. I hope Marvel.
I'll say this.
Marvel does like a version of the X-Men.
I'll say this. I like Dark Phoenix better than Doctor Strange and Black Panther.
See, better than Black Panther, I'd be like, I guess alright. But Doctor Strange is really good.
But to be fair, Doctor Strange, I just don't really dig the character, so it's not even so much about the movie.
If people want to know what we thought about Aladdin, you can watch tomorrow's video of this and see me and Joe
Get a
into
fight.
a heated shouting match. Be sure to watch the whole video so you can find it.
Geriatric, I read your message 3 times. Just FYI. I'm going to let you know I read it.
Stephanie asked if anyone saw Greta and what they thought of it. Well, I saw it. I didn't like it, but that's just me. I thought it was very predictable, very one note.
Wolverine's supposed to be joining the Avengers team?
Eh.
Yeah,
Is that true? I mean,
well, I mean, there are rumors that the next Avengers movie is going to be the new Avengers.
who's in the new Avengers?
Bob
Wolverine. Wolverine was a member of the new
I'd rather
Avengers.
see the new Fantastic Four.
It's going to be Bob Hope, Topo Gigio, Johnny Carson.
Sam, Peyton Reed has not officially been announced as the Fantastic Four director. That has been a rumor going around. I hope to God it's true, because I love the Ant-Man movies, and he has been wanting to do a Fantastic Four movie since like the 90s. In fact, he was at one time supposed to do one, and then I don't know what happened. It fell into development hell, and it didn't happen. But I really want to see Peyton Reed finally get to make the Fantastic Four movie.
It would be
he's
nice to
been
get
wanting
a
make.
good... Like, I don't hate any of the Fantastic Four movies. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I find them very mediocre. I know some people actually hate them. Especially the last one they did. Some people really hate that movie. I didn't hate it. I wouldn't have mind seeing the second one. I didn't realize you guys were playing hands.
Don't worry about what we're doing under the table.
I don't remember what I was gonna say now. That threw me
That's
off.
right.
I did really like.
Oh yeah,
the-
but
the-
I want to see like an actual like Marvel Studio.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic Four, because I
Yeah.
think that'd be.
I actually wanted to see Marvel get the Fantastic Four for quite some time. I'm actually less excited about Marvel getting the X-Men because it's just actually not going to be as good for the X-Men being at Marvel.
Why?
Because they can only put out 3 movies a year. When X-Men was all Fox had, they could do spin-offs like for example, okay, Disney's going to make Deadpool 3 now because Deadpool's a hit. But Disney never would have made Deadpool 1.
No.
They never would have made that movie.
But I'm hoping since. What do you think Deadpool 3 will be? Do you think it'll be R-rated?
Yes.
Disney's saying it's going to be alright.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then here's the thing.
But I think they'll also have a toned down version of Deadpool.
Well, maybe.
In a mainstream MCU movie.
And I'm fine
But
with
here-
that
but
because
here's the thing,
he's toned
so-
down in the comics. He's not like cursing every other word in the comics.
Clearly, Disney realizes there's a big market for R-rated.
And they don't all need
superhero
to be
movies.
all R-rated.
Yeah, they don't need to be R-rated,
don't.
but they realize. I mean, like Logan was a big hit. That was R-rated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Logan's a big hit. Deadpool was a big hit. I mean, R-rated movies, you don't need to make them all the time. They're not needed. For certain characters, they are, but most of the time, let's face it, I'd say 95% of the time, you don't have to make an R-rated superhero movie to make a really good superhero movie. But for certain characters, yes. And Disney, I think, realizes that. So I'm hoping if it calls for it, like Deadpool, or they want to do another character that's very, very, very dark and gritty, and something about them is very R-rated, I'm hoping they'll at least realize, okay, this might be one that we want to go R-rated with.
Really quick, I want to jump down on 2 things. Stephanie mentioned something about Greta again earlier. My problem with it was Chloe Grace Moretz's character was the most naive human being in the world, and it just didn't make for a believable movie because every time she did something, you're like, who would do that? So
Here's the thing, though. Did you ever see Clerks 2?
yes,
You,
man.
you know the character of Elias?
Yes.
Okay, when I saw Clerks 2 for the
Yes.
first time, I hated it.
Yes.
I hated it.
Yes.
I hated Clerks 2 when I first saw it
So glad
because
sometimes I'm standing
Clerks
back here.
2 is one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies.
It is now.
Controversial.
it's one of my favorites now,
If it
too.
didn't have that dance scene in it, it would probably be my favorite movie.
That is a weird.
It's now one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies, but when I walked out of the theater, I hated it because I said, this character of Elias is unbelievable. Nobody is this naive. Do you know what changed my mind? I met someone that naive.
Yeah.
Andrew, Venture Brothers.
Jesse said he found a Blu-ray copy of Dutch today for me. He opened it and there was no disc.
Oh.
If I was at a place and they had Dutch and I opened it and there was no disc, I'd probably flip. It would be like finding License to Drive on Blu-ray or Airheads and you open it and there's no disc, or the disc is a hockey puck.
That stinks. Well, honestly, if you find Dutch and the disc is a hockey puck for like $1, you better still buy it. It might still play. It's worth a shot. You know what I mean? Like my Exit to Edom. Like look at this disc. Like seriously.
Ooh, show it to me. Show me your disc.
Well, I'll show you my disc.
Good thing I don't have the list.
Is that a
Like,
euphemism for
look,
your
look
junk?
at that disc. That thing's like destroyed.
Yeah, but
Look at that. Look at that one.
yeah. Wow. Does it play?
It plays perfect. I had no issues playing this. This thing. Yeah, that thing's like it's like destroyed.
Can you guys?
Probably no. They can't see.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. They can, I guess.
Oh, look
You
at
need to
that
show the
thing.
live stream too.
All right, let's see.
Live stream's probably not gonna be able to see it. Maybe they can.
Noah, I
Oh,
totally misread
Oh, look
that.
at that thing right there. Right there it is. You guys see that? Right by Joe's face. It's pointing at Joe's face.
Look what Noah said. I totally misread that.
But anyway, this was $1 and it's super hard to find out of print. That's why I bought it because I was
Somebody
like,
said, "There
I'm taking
goes
the risk.
stream." Oh, I've seen Compliance. I actually recommended it. I was picking up movies for somebody at Dollar Tree because they didn't get any.
Jesse, yes, it is OOP, and that's why I bought that for $1 because I was like, I don't care. It's super rare. I never see that. I've never come across a second copy of that.
Everybody's saying it looks horrible.
It is
looks
horrible. It's in
destroyed.
really bad condition. But again, it was $1, and when you find something that rare for $1, you take the chance. Like, of course, I'm gonna keep an eye out for a mint copy, in the wild. I'm hoping I'll find one someday. But for now, yeah. So I'm saying, if you come across a copy of Dutch and it's scratched, buy it anyway. So if it's cheap, buy it anyway.
Marty, absolutely. Absolutely. Sometime this weekend. Coming up. Though it's opening, oh my god, it's opening the same weekend as
Yeah.
Shaft. I don't know, I'll see them both this weekend. I'll see them both.
I probably won't get to see either of them. Well, I'm not seeing Shaft. I don't
You're not
think
gonna
it
see
looks good.
Shaft?
I don't think it looks good.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Men in Black International I want to see, but I'm probably
Do you
not
have to see the other Shafts to see that movie? Should you?
I don't think you have to see.
Because I have
them,
never,
but-
because I own all the Shaft movies, and I've never watched a single one of them.
Oh, the Shaft movies are so.
I just
good.
haven't got around to it yet, but
They're so
I own
good.
them all.
Yeah, I love all the Shaft movies, and the great thing about
Well, I mean,
them
you
is
do love Shaft.
How
I
many
do.
times do you think we've said Shaft in this live stream?
I don't know. Well, you know, Rick, that Shaft is a bad mother.
Shut your
Shut
mouth.
your mouth.
Well, I'm talking about Shaft.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. You sound stupid. Shut
You
your mouth.
can't do
Shut
it.
your mouth.
You
Shut your
can't.
mouth.
No.
Pam?
I
Pam?
got
Pam?
Shaft. I got Shaft in my mouth.
Good night, everybody.
Is Near Dark on Blu-ray? Yes.
Yes.
I
Can
know
we-
that because I bought it for $1 a while ago and sold it.
Sean asked if we can review the Child's Play remake. Only if I could see the movie and ensure that the studio doesn't get 1 cent of
Oh,
my
that's
money.
right, because you're
I
like,
will go see that before I see Shaft.
I would too.
Don't support that.
And if
movie.
you go, but if you go see it with AMC A-list, do they really get the money?
I don't know, but I would still buy a ticket for something else on my AMC
And sneak
list.
in?
Yeah, like I don't want that
Pretend
movie
you're
getting a
like
cent
in
of my
high
money.
school again.
But the thing is, here's the thing: it looks good. Like it looks good. Like I think like MGM underhandedly hired filmmakers and did something rotten and said, "Do this movie," but they gave it their all. And they hired talent, so like it's like I'm sure the movie's gonna be good,
Yeah,
but I don't
Brian
want to
Tyree
support it.
Henry's in it, and Aubrey Plaza.
Brock up. Have I seen videos for Galaxy's Edge? Only about 900 of them, of course. I know my way around that. The well, I guess I know my way around both. They're the exact same park, but I don't even know my way around that section of the park now because of how many videos I've seen.
Oh, last week I
It's
was so
awesome.
jealous like of Adam and Jackie. I'm watching the videos, like I'm like, oh god, I want to be there.
Who are you?
Adam
Adam and who?
Super- Adam and Jackie.
Adam and who?
Jackie.
Who? You sure? Wow. that was like just right over his head.
Somebody wants to know where your May reviews are, Dave.
Hey, dude, I just did the April one, so shut up.
Man, he snapped like he was me. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
You'll get him when I'm damn well ready.
Marty, I agree with you, but I want to put a review out there too. So, but then again, I don't want to encourage anyone to pay money for that movie. I don't know.
Apparently, I Know What You Did Last Summer and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer on Blu-ray are out of print now.
I hate. Before I didn't even see the movie. Okay, I've seen it now, but I didn't even see the movie. And as
He
soon as I
says mean
heard the
things to Booth Babe too. I love Booth Babe. Who, me? I say mean things, Booth Babe.
As
Yeah, but
soon as
Greg
I
said
heard the title to that sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer, I was angry.
I still have the video Dave did with Adam.
How about the third one? I'll always know what you did last summer.
But here's the thing: the second one is like 2 years later, and it's called "I Still Know What You Did Last Summer." It should be called "I Still Know What You Did That Summer," because it's not last summer anymore.
You're right. Honestly, the second one's not that bad. It's
yeah.
The third one, that's one of the worst. That movie's horrible because the guy comes back as like a ghost. It's so bad. Can we get Chris's reviews in July? Look, I don't consider myself a reviewer. I don't even like doing reviews. And the fact that I do them is for you guys, so you get them when you get them.
It's funny, it didn't show up there. How weird is that?
What?
Just one of these comments.
It didn't show up? Weird.
Jeff,
Apparently we're starting to lag again.
Jeff, I haven't seen Swamp Thing yet, and I gotta be honest. I think they made a terrible
Man,
mistake.
Yeah, people are up in arms about that.
They made a terrible mistake announcing that it was canceled after only one episode dropped, because now I'm
Who's
not
gonna
that
watch
excited
the
to
rest?
watch it.
Yeah.
Did you hear why it got canceled too? It was a tax thing. The state offered them
Oh, I
like a
did read
tax
that.
credit and then like rescinded because it was like a typo or something. And it's like, can't you move to a different city at least? I don't know.
Jesse, I agree with your statement on Jennifer Love Hewitt.
You know-
Indeed.
They were also the star of Heartbreakers.
They were the star of every movie she's ever been in.
Joe Martinez says, I like your reviews. Rick is doing great with them as well. Yeah, I started doing 2 review videos a month. One at the halfway point and one at the end. Because, last month, I watched 22 movies the second half of May.
I haven't seen the Maleficent 2 trailer.
That one, Dave.
The 80s one?
Yep.
Yeah. I haven't seen Maleficent 2 trailer. I don't really watch trailers. Here's the way I see trailers. If I'm watching YouTube and they happen to play a trailer for a movie before somebody's video, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this trailer yet, I'll let it play through. Otherwise, I don't really care about like that kind of stuff. Like I honestly don't. I don't care about like what's coming out. I don't care about trailers. I watch like, oh, autofocus just came out on DVD Blu-ray. I'll buy it and I'll watch it. That's like all I care about.
I will say now with the AMC A list going to like 2 movies a week, I'm sick of seeing the same trailers
I can imagine.
over and over and over. It is the same, like, between R-rated movies and, you know, seeing like Aladdin and Secret Life of Pets, the same PG movies and the same R-rated movies.
You know what pissed me off? We went and saw Dark Phoenix the other day, and it's a PG-13 superhero movie. A lot of kids are going to go see that. They put the trailer for It Chapter 2 on it. I'm like, this shouldn't be on this movie. I mean, we didn't have kids with us at that time, but there were kids in the theater.
Yeah.
Snotterotter asks, who's our favorite Scream Queen? For me, that's easy. It would be my first ever childhood crush, Heather Langenkamp, Nancy from Elm Street.
I don't think I have an answer on that.
I don't know either.
Brock Up says A-list is a thing of beauty. I agree. $23 a month, and I mean, I think I saw like 6 movies last month. 7 movies.
Favorite non-DC or Marvel superhero movie? That's tough. What's left?
Does Kick-Ass count?
I guess Kick-Ass would count. Kick-Ass is good.
That would
Darkman.
Probably be Kick-Ass for me.
Darkman's good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. I just watched those with Sean. He loved them.
Super.
I said Super's really
Super's good.
Yeah, Super is good. Nev Campbell.
The
I
Mystery
don't
Man?
really like Jessie. I don't really like Nev Campbell.
Yeah.
She just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
I liked her in the Scream trilogy.
I just don't know her acting and everything about
Scream
her. Just kind of every time I
quadrilogy.
see her in a movie, I'm just kind of like, eh.
Jake wants to know, Dave, have you watched Glass yet?
No,
Oh,
I gotta watch all 3 of them. Here's the thing, guys. Look, once the purge is over, we're gonna go back to a lot more normalcy when it comes to filming. I've just been trying to get all this taken care of. So once that happens, I'll be watching more movies and hunting regularly. So
Glass was disappointing, but it was a good ending, I thought. Like,
I liked it.
It suffered from the lack of budget. If it had more of a budget, I think it would have been better.
Watchmen was good, although I didn't really care.
Oh,
Here's the thing about
boy.
Watchmen: the original story, like, if you know that, like I watched like the comic book version, and it has a better story than the movie, which I never understand. Like I don't mind if you're gonna make a change to a movie to make it better. Like there's something in a comic book that like, you're like, oh, why did it end like that, or why is just this one weird part? And you want to like leave it out, or you want to change or something like that. I get that, but when you already have a story that's written very well and it's good and like it ends well and has great scenes and everything's about it, why would you change that? It's just
What
like
one?
Watchmen.
Oh, Watchmen. I thought the movie actually improved on the comic.
You did?
But yeah, because they got you to the exact same place, but in a more logical manner.
I thought the comic ended better.
See, I thought that the way they got you the squid, they took out the squid, but they got you to the same place the squid got you in a more logical manner, I thought.
Somebody said the live stream the remainder of the Purge. I think that's pretty counterproductive.
Yeah. You know what I thought about doing it, but I don't think I'm going to do it.
Jackson, I did, thank you.
It kind of drives me nuts that I don't save any of my videos I make because I have so many of them. There was a part of me at one time who was thinking about doing like shooting all my hunting videos and putting them in one big video at the end of every week, but still doing a video every day, but making it a live stream video. I don't know. Probably won't do that. That way, I'd only have 52 videos a year, like actual videos I need to save. And I could save them all and maybe even put like a DVD out or something of them.
Kyle says, hey Rick, remember the live stream when you danced? I have no idea what you're talking about.
And you danced like a wave on the ocean
Road. The
road.
Hooters. Good old Philly band there.
Yep. Somebody said, do you remember the ungodly long pumpkin chucking video?
Yeah, no, that thing stunk.
What's
It was
that?
pumpkin. It was pumpkin. I think I see it. Literally, I just looked over. It was right there.
It's in Delaware, right?
Oh,
Here it
the annual pumpkin chucking convention or whatever they call
It's
it.
just a really bad.
120 minutes.
It's really long and it's just bad. Like I'm all about like the pumpkin chucking contest,
Which is why I was really into that, like buying that DVD, because I thought, oh, it's gonna be, a cool documentary on the history of this thing that goes on every year, this local Delaware thing that goes on every year. But it wasn't good. It was boring.
I haven't heard from J2H yet.
Jackson, I just actually put that on the community page of the Megapotastic community page.
What'd you do?
One of our viewers sent me some fan art, and I just posted it to the community page.
That looks hard. No, that's awesome. Who did that?
Jackson C. He's in the chat
Yeah,
room now.
awesome. I like it. That's cool. That'd be a pretty good T-shirt.
I should put it up on Instagram too, actually.
Yeah.
Stoodram!
Stream is bad. I don't have to tell you guys.
Guys, I'm moving to the Philly area next month. Can you share any hotspots for movie hunting?
Where, like, what Philly area? That depends where you're, like...
Right here.
Yeah.
You can find anything you're looking for.
Just stay away from the area, the places I go, and then I don't care. None of my stores. I just got
Dave, is
that.
this your big fat Peter?
Yeah.
Peter.
Batman 90 or 89 or Iron Man 08. Batman 89, definitely.
Iron Man.
I like Iron Man. It's a great movie, but I would watch Batman a million times.
I'll beat them
Batman's
both.
so good.
I'll beat them both. Superman 78.
Ugh. Really?
It has Superman in it, so
You don't like Superman 78?
I didn't say I don't like them. I just find those movies to be just mediocre.
Christopher Reeve?
They're
Connor
mediocre,
says-
mediocre movies. They're not all that great.
Connor says the Batman 4K transfers are amazing. Did you get any? Nope.
Sean,
I think they're going to be cheap at Black Friday this year, as a guess of mine.
Sean, I saw Godzilla King of the Monsters twice. I found it to be a little bit lackluster. The only reason I went back is because I needed to do a review and I fell asleep the first time.
Wow.
But it's
That makes me excited for going to see it tomorrow.
it's better. It's better than the 2014 film, though.
Somebody asked if Dave's seen John Wick 3. Of course not. It's in the movies.
I don't go to the theaters.
Somebody else, Brent asked, would you consider doing a 12-hour live stream?
I'd consider doing a 24-hour one.
I would do some kind of live stream, but we'd have to be more comfortable somewhere.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do it down here.
Yeah,
Because Stephanie, in last week's live stream, we were talking about the possibility of doing that. But I even mentioned in the video, I wouldn't want to do it down here. It would have to be somewhere better. I don't know, but somewhere else. Because, no, we're not doing that. No.
Robert asked how could I fall asleep with so much action in Godzilla? Number one, I don't think there was enough action. But number two, I also have sleep apnea, so I fall asleep quite easily.
Hector, yes, I'm excited for the new Joker movie. It looks good.
I'm not excited for the new Joker movie.
you know
I am.
Because it's
I
not
am.
the Joker.
Good night, Aubrey.
Retro Ryan says, here's my Godzilla King of the Monster review. Walk in the last 20 minutes after seeing your good movie.
I hear, from what I heard, it's just kind of okay.
It's way better than the 2014 film, though.
Hmm.
There's actually monsters in this one.
Yeah. I mean, I hear I heard it wasn't bad, but I hear it's just kind of okay. It's nothing amazing. It's just it gives you your Godzilla fix, and that's it. But it's not like it's not gonna blow you away.
Sean asked, is Ma worth seeing? In my opinion, I would wait till it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray and rent it from Redbox.
Trash Boat. It's Joe Martinez who's going for a complete North American 3D Blu-ray collection. So you have to ask
He
him.
might be in here.
He might be in here, yeah.
Kyle's asked several times how I would rank the Dirty Harry movies. I gotta be honest, it's been so long since I've seen
I
the
haven't
Dirty
seen
Harry
this in
movies.
so long either.
Here's what I can tell you. The original's my favorite. The original Dirty Harry is my absolute favorite. I think Deadpool might be my second favorite. After that, I don't remember. I'd have to see them again.
Somebody asked if you've watched Holmes and Watson yet, Dave.
Yes, I have.
We talked about that because I saw it on top of the
I'll
TV.
review that. Don't worry.
Is it as bad as I say?
Hot trash! Woo, woo.
I feel
Hot
bad.
trash.
I feel bad for John C. Reilly because within days of each
I
other.
know. Stan and Ollie, I've
Stan
heard
and
great
Ollie-
things
and Stan and
about.
Ollie's so good,
I
and
need to
that
watch
got
it.
overshadowed by the crappy one.
Brent, yes, I would hunt in Ohio. It's getting out there. Here's the thing, guys. If you guys really want to see me go crazy hunting, and when I say go crazy, I mean talking about like going to other states, going on like week-long vacations, taking a road trip all the way out to California. There's one major thing that has to happen. I gotta start making enough with Cinema Sickness that I think you guys just hop right on your phone when I start talking. That I gotta make enough money with Cinema Sickness to support my family. Right now, I make enough money to support my half of the family, like when I was working my 9-to-5 job. In fact, I actually make a little bit more at Cinema Sickness than I was making with my 9-to-5 job, which is awesome. But I gotta make enough that I'm making my income plus Brittany's income together. And if I can do that, I've already been told by Brittany, I get the green light. I can go do whatever I want, go wherever I want, leave for as long as I want, if her job is literally just to take care of Sean. So, buy from the store, support Patreon, buy some, super chats, buy some t-shirts. I mean, I'm not trying to, eBay here. I'm just letting you know that's the only way that's going to happen. Because right now, it's really hard for me to get away for a long time. Because my wife has a full-time job. She can only take so many days off before, and she usually uses those vacation days. She usually saves up all her vacation days to go down to Disney World once a year with the family.
Speaking of that,
So,
my face is still up for bid.
oh yeah, well, I would do
Did
it.
you hear that?
For shaving?
Yep. I will shave my face, mustache and beard if he takes me to Florida.
Oh, there's a super
you go.
chat from
$1
Jackson
from
C.
Jackson
Thank you,
C.
Jackson C. See, there you go. That's how you do it.
Give him some fan art, man.
Do you know if literally everybody who watches my videos, donated $1 to Patreon, like that's $12 a year. If everybody who watched my videos did $12 a year, well, you do, yeah. But if everybody did that, $12 a year, that's all you gotta do. $1 a month. If everybody did that, that would do it alone. That there alone would be the money for me to go out and just like do huge crazy like week-long hunting adventures across the United States and going to other not going to countries. Well, Canada's another country. I go to Canada.
You can go to World Showcase. That's like going to
Yeah,
different
I mean,
countries.
I could go to other countries. I'd have to like save up money.
How
That'd be the thing, but-
about they give us like a lot of money through Patreon, and you and I go out to Disney together, and here's what I'll do. Here's our, no, wait,
I
wait,
like how I
wait.
just have thrown.
No, you're coming too. You're coming too.
okay.
But
Why
here's,
am I paying for this?
No, they're paying for this. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. You ready? I go ahead of you guys to every country in Epcot and hide DVDs, and then you go
I gotta find
cinema
them.
hunting.
Yeah, there you go. Gotta find them. But
Somebody asked if I
yeah.
would shave my face and my head. I won't shave my head, but it's been talked about. Dave said if I shaved my face, he would take me to Disney, and I would do that
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
for a live stream.
What was it? I was paying for your tickets in your hotel, right?
Yeah.
And
Basically, I just had to pay for food.
you're paying for food and anything like that. But I was basically paying for you to get into the parks and a place to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And and I would assume we'd drive.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll drive. Yeah.
Connor asked if we've ever ridden the Great Movie Ride. Yes.
Numerous
Yes.
times.
Someone asked a while back what the most
What
underrated
I missed what
movie-
Greg said. What did Greg say? Sorry. Can you see what Greg said? Somebody asked that we missed
I'll
it.
shave my mustache if you shave. They said.
Oh, that's it? Oh, I thought it was something.
me,
I thought it was
yeah.
something super important. Sorry.
Someone asked like what we think one of the most underrated movies is. I'd go with Star Trek V. I think Star Trek V is underrated.
Spice World?
Siskel and Ebert really liked that.
They like Spice World?
No, it's on their worst of 1998.
Oh, well, then Sister Ebert can.
They're dead.
Oh wait,
They're
that's
dead.
right. They can go to. Oh wait, they probably did.
Somebody said my head's half shaved anyway. Yeah, but that's from losing hair. That's not from shaving it by choice. I do buzz it short, but
Sean said, "Did you see us yet?" Yeah, we see you right now, Sean.
and then somebody asked,
Hi, Sav.
"Does RJ have the last two Goosebumps?" He still needs books 60 and 62, Werewolf Skin and Monster Blood 4.
Brian says, "Where can I find a movie called Taps?" Let me check on something.
I have taps.
Let
I think I have taps on Blu-ray.
I could be wrong on this, but is
Taps with Tom Cruise, right?
Well, hang on.
Shot at Valley Forge Military Academy.
I gotta verify
Was it really?
something.
Yeah,
That's where that movie was shot?
I am 90% sure on that.
Really?
Well, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure of that too.
Because why don't we go do a filming location video there? Like, that's literally like 5 minutes away.
Yes, John P. Navin Jr. was in Taps. Are you guys familiar with John P. Navin Jr.?
No, but you're fired up about
I'm
it.
a little. John P. Navin Jr. is fascinating. He's a Philly guy. He was one of the hardest working child actors in the 80s. He was the first patron in the pilot episode of Cheers. He walked in with a fake ID, tried to order a beer. He starred on the show Jennifer Slept Here with Ann Gillian. He was in the movie Explorers. He was in National Lampoon's Vacation. He was Cousin Eddie's kid. It was like, my dad's got asteroids, you know. He was all over the place in the 80s. 1993, he just disappeared from Hollywood. And if you go online, there's weird stories about people seeing him working on the boardwalk in the 90s in North Wildwood. And there was even an article written about him in a local Philly paper called The Strange Case of John P. Navin Jr. I've always wondered just what happened to this guy. I find him very interesting. Anyone in the chat, do you guys know who John P. Navin Jr. is? He played Ox on Silver Spoons.
What is going on in this room?
I don't know.
There's a bunch of hate speech going on.
There is? I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, I did not know Taps was literally shot 5-10 minutes away from me. Here's your Thune.
Somebody asked if I want to get if I'm going to get the Mean Girls Blu-ray. You know, it's really tempting because I have Mean Girls on Blu-ray, but I really like the pink case it's in. It is in a pink Blu-ray case. So, would I get it? I guess it depends on price point and if I could sell the other one.
I'll buy the other one off you for $5.
I agree, Austin.
What do you mean? Don't give me that look. It's not worth anything now. It's being re-released. Your Blu-ray just went from being worth $1,000 being worth nothing.
Stephanie, I just want you to know that I called it and I apologize for it.
Stephanie, I'll take some gross sexual comments. People can send them my way. I don't mind.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Blank Me Sandwich 2, The Brokeback Mountain Story. Oh, yeah.
Oh, somebody said they would pay $10 for my Mean Girls Blu-ray. Well, wait, how much? Hold on. How much does the new one cost?
Joe, I do not, by the way. I don't.
I will not pay $10 for it. I don't care about that movie that much.
I'll make a proposal. If somebody gets me the new Mean Girls... No, that...
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's this gonna
Yeah,
work?
if somebody buys and ships me the new Mean Girls, I will ship you my old one.
What the hell's the point of that?
I don't know. They're bidding on it. How much is it? They're up to $10.50.
If you pay $25 to send him the new one, he'll send you this old one.
I don't think it's
Good,
that
good
much.
deal. And we got a super chat. What is you guys' favorite movie format? Laserdisc.
Blu-ray. # Blu-ray snob.
Well, let me rephrase that.
Blu-ray.
It's a mixture of Laserdisc and DVD because Laserdisc, I think, is it's the first collector.
Dude, they can buy the new Mean Girls for $10.69 on Amazon.
Oh.
See?
So Laserdisc is my favorite
$11.
because it's the first collector's format. I think that's really cool. I think it's just it's very historical. It's really awesome for collectors. Plus, I love the big artwork. It's people who collect vinyl collect it for the cool artwork. I mean, that's why I like them too. So Laserdisc, I think, is the coolest format out there. But I got a soft spot for DVD just because it is the format that got me into collecting. It's the format I have the most of. It's the format I still buy the most of. It's not the best format. I'm not saying that. No,
I need to.
I would say Blu-ray's the best. Even 4K, I'm it's better technically, but I think you're fine with Blu-ray.
I need to get another Laserdisc.
What?
Because I'm going to hang up my other two things, and I want to get one more to hang up. I'm going to try to find Back to the Future 2.
You know, I had both of those.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It was brought up last
I wish
night.
you would have known me. I literally would have just given it to you.
Someone wrote, I don't know if you saw, someone wrote that the Steelbook of the Back to the Future trilogy is at Big Lots.
Yeah, for $10.
Yeah.
If you remember, I don't know if you remember, I got that at Jake's from that person who sold me the whole series of Dexter minus the one season.
Oh, the people who like
tried to buy Boardwalk
the people.
Empire.
Yeah,
Austin,
the people
yeah,
who gave you a
that's
super
correct.
good deal, but then blew me off.
Yeah, then we went back and all of a sudden they had Back to the Future and they quoted me like $8.
Apparently,
for
this lady thought Rick was like, hot stuff because she gave him the deals. And when I asked for a deal, she was like, no.
Like Me Sandwich is getting a 4K release? Oh,
Apparently.
man.
Trash boat.
Is there going to be smell-o-vision?
Marty, if you know where I could see that interview, I would love to see that.
A trash boat. I don't have Letterboxd because somebody already took the name Cinema Sickness, and that if I can't use Cinema Sickness, I'm not going to bother signing up.
I do.
He does. Yeah.
I love Letterboxd.
Favorite soda, Andrew, would be Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Coca-Cola with vanilla syrup in is the best.
Mine would be Repsy.
We went to a McDonald's over the weekend,
Repsy.
and their Coke was out, and they would not change it. Like, I asked, and the manager got mad and, like, started cursing me out and walked to the back. I thought she was changing it. Came out, like, 7 minutes later. She never changed it.
She cursed you out?
Well, she didn't curse me. She was cursing as she walked back. Like, I don't care
Jeez.
about these damn customers.
Wow.
I say Mr. Pibb.
Did you go back out to your car and get some out of your glove box and come back?
No, sadly, I just had to drink an orange soda. It was very disappointing. There's nothing better than a McDonald's Coca-Cola when it comes to soda.
Unless you're
don't
in
love Pepsi.
Jersey, because everyone I've gotten in Jersey over the last couple of months has been garbage. There's something about, I don't know if it's their water, I don't know what it is, but Cokes in McDonald's Cokes in Jersey taste weird, and I hate them.
Jake
And I hate
says-
New Jersey for it.
Wow. Jake says, thanks for following me
Cut
on
the
Letterboxd.
state off, let it fall
Not
to
a
the
problem.
ocean, and give Pennsylvania a beachfront.
Yeah, if any of you guys follow me on Letterboxd, I follow you guys right back. So
Retro, because toppings on a burger ruin a burger.
That's crazy.
When you eat a
talk.
burger, you're supposed to taste the meat.
That's crazy talk. A burger without cheese is unfinished.
I've I've been looking it up. Apparently, chefs agree with me. The perfect way to eat a hamburger is bun, meat, bun.
what chef says that?
Chef
People like
Boyardee.
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, let's
said it,
ask
and
him
other
about that.
Yes, Anthony Bourdain. Yeah.
I'm sure you can find them hanging around somewhere.
Apparently
Oh,
that.
wow.
Whoa.
Whoa! I thought my comment was
What?
bad.
What?
What would I do? What did I say?
What did I say? I don't understand.
Where?
Whoa.
Wow! Oh, look at the time. Jeez, gotta go.
I like Anthony Bourdain. Dude. Jeez. Woo.
I like them too.
Oh man, there's a New Jersey, Massachusetts fight going on.
Uh-oh.
Trash Boat says just followed you on Letterboxd, Rick. Can't wait to see your reviews.
Favorite fast food restaurant? I don't know.
Chick-fil-A,
I
Wendy's.
hate Chick-fil-A. And Wendy's makes me feel like nauseous now.
Wendy's, probably.
Wendy's or Chick-fil-A.
I don't know. They're all
Or
kind of...
Taco Bell.
Definitely
they're all
not.
kinda
Definitely not
mediocre.
Burger King.
Or Taco.
I will
Burger
not
King's
eat Burger
so
King
good, too,
anymore.
though.
I was going to say Burger King. I like the burgers the
I
best.
can't eat it anymore.
It's because you don't... Your stomach is like
Anything
garbage.
but McDonald's.
Anytime
my
you-
stomach doesn't
Any-
like garbage.
Anytime you eat something, you're like, oh, this makes me feel bad.
That's not true.
Anytime you eat something.
That's not true. Yes. How's that? Somebody said, do you think Bohemian Rhapsody should have been rated R? Absolutely. Especially after seeing Rocketman. Yes.
Is Rocketman rated R?
Oh,
Yes.
Geriatric In-N-Out is by far
Never had
the
it.
king.
Never been.
They are the best, but we can't get them here, unfortunately.
Joe Martinez asked if you ever went back to Arby's. I have not been back to Arby's since.
I have.
He has. I have not gone back since that gross meat they had that one day.
What's the rarest VHS? I don't know. Probably.
Titanic. Next.
Yeah. No, wait. It's not. It's not the full screen version, right? No, the full screen version is not the rarest. You're probably thinking, oh, the widescreen version, right? No. That would be the for your consideration release of Titanic. Oh, what?
Yes, Pastor Muppets, you are.
It's amazing. When I looked up, it was different.
Andrew says, favorite pizza chain restaurant? Certainly not Papa John's.
Papa John's in terms
No,
of
actually,
chains.
Papa John's has actually grown on me compared to It's better than Pizza Hut.
Well, yeah, I don't care.
Let's get on board with that.
Well, here's the thing.
I
I
don't
don't really
I don't
like.
like either.
Yeah, but
I don't like
Pizza
Papa
Hut,
John's.
you
I
couldn't
don't,
even finish a pizza.
but I don't like Papa John's either.
I don't really go for chains, but I think Papa John's is the best tasting chain. there is.
Domino's is the best
Domino's.
tasting chain pizza.
No.
So we're talking about, well,
Like a chain pizza.
does
Not Grotto.
no,
Grotto.
does CC's and stuff count?
Yes. CC's is
What is CC?
diary on a plate.
I would
I've
say
never heard of
say
CC's.
CC's then.
It's a pizza buffet. You
I
pay
don't
like
know them.
$5 for a little pizza.
I would go with CC's if
Stephanie's
that counts.
leaving. Bye, Stephanie.
Bye, Steph. Stephanie will be with us on or with me anyway on Sunday. You guys will see more Stephanie.
Which movie is better, Black Panther or Endgame? Why is that a question?
Endgame.
Yes.
Without question, Endgame.
Yes.
God, no, Robert, Pizza Hut is. Ugh.
Pizza Hut is hot
Uh,
trash.
Yes, I hate Pizza Hut.
Here's the thing. I'll eat the crap out of any of them. Put them in front of me. I'll eat them. But
Pizza Hut breadsticks.
Little
I
Caesars
like.
is pretty good. Now, someone said Austin says Little Caesars is the worst. I love Little Caesars.
I actually
especially
like
with
Little
the-
Caesars.
especially with the crazy bread.
Never
So
had
here's
it.
the thing. Oh wait, we have super chat. What to say?
How did we meet?
All right, we'll get to that one sec. Let me answer the before I forget the pizza question. When you said chains, my mind went to like delivery chains, like
Oh,
Little
no.
Caesars, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's. And if I had to choose between those like delivery service pizzas, I would go with Little Caesars out of all of them, personally. But yeah, if you're gonna count places like CC's and whatnot, I'm gonna go with CC's. Anyway, Brent says, how do we meet? I met Joseph at Blobfest one year. He was a viewer of my channel, and he came up and said hello, and we started talking and hanging out. And the Rickster here, same thing. He was a viewer, and I was out at
Cash converters.
no, well, I was at Customers. Then I went over to Arby's,
Yep.
and he was like, "Hey, I watch your videos. Can I buy you dinner?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Hey, you wanna? We're heading to
Zerns.
Zerns. You wanna come with?" And he said, "Yes." So
And
we
you know
did
what
that.
they say: the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yeah, there you go. So we immediately, all of us, we just started hanging out after that.
I believe I actually have the.
Oh, you have it on.
I have you and I our first meeting on YouTube.
This is when you
Uh,
have when we first fell in love.
And this is, by the way, one of the earliest YouTube videos I ever put out, so you could see.
Robert, wait, hold on. Robert owns a pizza place in Connecticut. Should we go to Connecticut? I want to go check out Robert. Do we get free? If we come visit, do we get free pizza? I will go to Connecticut for free pizza. All right, you gonna play it?
He's putting it in the.
No, don't click away from our live stream. What you do is, just like left click on it and open it in a new window, and we're done. Check it out.
Right click.
Right click, whatever. But
I thought you were gonna show it to him.
But no, that you can actually see on this link I just put up there under Megapodtastic. This is the video of the Blobfest where I met him. You'll see our first meeting on camera.
They go blob to blob.
And you'll also see how terrible my videos used to be and how I've improved. And believe it or not, I've improved. You may look at my stuff and be like, hey, your stuff's garbage. But yeah, check out the garbage it used to be.
Movie collector
Sean,
said.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Scream 5 someday. It wouldn't surprise me.
Movie collector asked, "Do you think
one.
you just dropped one?
I know I want
Do you
the
think
blue.
Taron Egerton will be nominated for his performance in Rocketman?" Absolutely, he should be. And his performance in Rocketman was better than Rami Malek's in Bohemian Rhapsody. Controversial take, but I think it blows it away. And he won the Oscar last year.
Jason, as far as my most valuable anything, I don't pay attention to
Find
that
it?
kind of stuff. That's not the kind of collector I am. I don't collect for monetary value. I collect because I just want a movie. So I don't pay attention really to what's in print, out of print.
Someday,
And if I
6 months from now, we'll
if I
find it.
do
We
know
have a
something
treat.
that's out of print, I don't. I vacuum down here often. If I do have something I know that's out of print, I don't pay attention to how much it's worth. So I don't know.
Gravity.
I know, like my apocalyptic. What?
Apocalypto?
Apocalypto. I sold a copy of that like a few months ago for $50, so I know that goes for a bit. How much does whatchamacallit go for Dutch these days?
Like 40 or 50.
Man, I'm sure that's not cheap, man.
So that out of print, Dutch?
Dutch, yeah.
On DVD too.
Toronto John, Blobfest looks like a lot of fun. It so is. If I'm assuming you live in Toronto, you should come down for it. It's worth it, man. It's a fun weekend.
Jessica says, "The Simpsons I sent you sold quick."
It did. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jess. Oh, Jess is here, by the way. Yes. Yeah, that Simpsons did sell fast. It was only up for like half a day, and it went. Thank you, Jess. Yep. Gotta get out to Jess. We gotta go to New Mexico, guys. Who wants to go to New Mexico? Let's do it.
I do, but
Let's go.
I can't really travel right now.
Not even for like a weekend?
Yeah.
Like a long weekend?
We loaded up the truck and we moved to Beverly.
Seriously, I should show you guys some of the messages that Jess has sent me with pictures. Yeah, I should show you some of the messages Jess has sent me with pictures. No pictures of like stuff she's found like out hunting, and like photos of like walls full of movies and stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, I gotta go hunting in New Mexico,
Yeah,
man.
it's amazing some of the stuff she sends you. It's,
Yeah,
I'm
she
pretty
sends me cool stuff.
wow.
Like apparently the Albuquerque, New Mexico area is a hotbed for movies. So I really want to go out hunting out there.
Joey, I do want to get out and see the re-release of Muppet Movie. Definitely. Worst TV show we've ever seen, asked Andrew. It's a lot of bad ones. Does anyone remember The Secret Diary of Desmond Pfeiffer? That's one of the worst shows of all time.
See, I don't know, because if I watch a TV show and I think the first episode I watched sucked, I don't watch anymore. So I don't know.
It was a sitcom about the Civil War.
Oh.
Remember Whoops? Does anyone remember Whoops?
No.
It was a Fox sitcom about the end of the world. A nuclear bomb went off and 5 people survived and made their way to a farmhouse.
And it just called it Whoops.
Whoops. And they got sued by Sherwood Schwartz, who thought they ripped off Gilligan's Island.
Did they?
Well,
Did Sherwood Schwartz do Dusty's Trail?
I think he might have.
Because that is literally Gilligan's Island in the Wild West. It's the same exact
People
TV
are
show.
asking about John Cena in Fast and Furious 9. I think that's horrible casting.
Was he as
decision.
bad as he is in Bumblebee?
Well,
You know, I talked to Dave Perillo about it. I'm like, do you know that Rick and Dave thought that John Cena was bad in Bumblebee? He doesn't understand it either. He's like, what? He was fine in that movie.
he's not bad. He's awful.
He's pointless. He made here's the thing.
He-
I don't mind John Cena being in the movie. I think his character is a character that's needed for the movie because he's like the sort of the antagonist and whatnot. I get it. I'm fine with that. But what's with the stupid comedic relief? Like he's like a Three Stooges character in
I
that
know.
movie.
I thought he was good. He
It's
had
stupid.
one of the best lines in the movie when they said, "Hello, they're called the Decepticons."
Okay,
Doesn't that
fine.
set off
So
any
maybe
bells?
I can't say he didn't have any good lines. I'm not saying everything should have been cut out. I'm just saying
I bet you
it's.
that's a new one.
I'm just saying it's
What's that?
his character was just like too goofy. He's like, oh, I'm wacky John Cena. It's like why? Like his character should have been more serious. That movie had the comedy for that movie should have came from 2 people: Bumblebee and the boy. What's his name? I don't remember his name.
The girl?
No, not the girl. The boy.
Oh, the neighbor.
Yeah, the neighbor. Like those are the 2 kind of sort of funny characters. Like there was a funny human character, the neighbor, and a funny Transformer, Bumblebee. Okay, that's where our comedy comes from. Not from a dude in the military like John Cena. Like
Well,
it's
the
just-
rumor now is that his Bumblebee character is going to be spun off into the G.I. Joe movie. That's the rumor I've been hearing.
It could be interesting.
Somebody said, why can't they just let the Fast and Furious movies die?
Yeah,
because
really.
they make a
They
boatload of
make
money.
a ton of money, and I gotta tell you, I don't like.
on those. I am now. I've only seen the first 4. I'm so behind.
I don't like them. I don't like the Fast and Furious movies.
I think they've gotten good again because they're so ridiculous.
See, I don't like any of them. I haven't seen one I've liked, but for the first time ever, I'm excited for one because I think Hobbs and Shaw looks great.
Yeah.
See, Julianne Dobson's going to Albuquerque in October. See, we should go to Albuquerque in October and do a meetup, fan meetup. I'm on board. Nobody else is. Okay.
Toronto John, The Secret Diary of Desmond Pfeiffer aired on the UPN network. And they were desperate, so they were trying. It's like, let's throw anything at the wall and see what sticks. And that did not stick.
And Joey, I'm not upset because of the actor. He says, "Relax." It's John Cena, not Daniel Day-Lewis. It's not the actor that bothers me. It's the
It was
character.
the performance and character.
It's the performance. I don't care who was playing that character. It shouldn't have been so goofy. Everybody coming to Albuquerque in October, says Jess.
Somebody asked, have you ever been to the York/Adams area to hunt?
I've been. I know
Pennsylvania?
I've been to York. I've hunted in York before. I went to because there's 2 Goodwills literally 2 minutes away from each other in York, which makes no sense. But I'm not complaining. I've been to those, and that's I think that's it. I don't know if I've ever been to the other place. Where was it? Adams.
Adams.
I don't know if I've ever been to Adams. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm getting sick of the Adams Family trailer already.
Oh yeah.
I've only seen it once, and it wasn't in a movie either. It was on the
It was
line.
before Aladdin for us. It was before Secret Life of Pets 2. And that doesn't come out till like October, so I have a feeling by the time it comes out, I'm really gonna be sick of it.
Anyone going to try? Jason, I am going to Galaxy's Edge in Disney World.
Are you though?
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to Disney World, but are you sure you're getting in? It's like reservations to get in there.
No, not when I go down. I'm not going down till December.
All right.
You don't think there's gonna be lines and reservations
No.
2 months after?
No, right now in Disneyland, I think they're doing the same thing in Disney World. When it first
They're
opens,
doing like 2 hour, 4 hour
when
windows.
it first opens, because they're doing it in Disneyland. When it first opens, you have to get reservations. I think they're doing the same thing in Disney World, where it's only through reservations. You have like a 4-hour wristband ticket to get in. But by the time we go down in December, that should be done and over with. So of course I'm going. Even if I had to get reservations, I'd still go. But yeah, I'll be down there in December.
Andrew asked the best movie of 1994. Now the winner, that year for Oscar
Forrest
was
Gump.
Forrest Gump. Also, Pulp Fiction, Quiz Show, and Shawshank Redemption were up for the. But I'm not going to say any of those. I'm going to say a movie that wasn't even nominated that year. Ed Wood. Tim Burton's Ed Wood.
Ed Wood's a great movie, yeah.
There you go. Joey Baseball said reservations scam.
Laura, I'd love to come down to Manasses. You guys want to go to Manasses?
I'm down for everything. Like I said, I just need to start making enough to pay for.
He's down to try it once.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down to try man.
Well, I hear if you're looking for sporting goods that the
Yeah, we know your dick's joke.
the dick's down in
Dick's Sporting
We've
Goods.
heard
Dick's what? I'm not joking.
Heard it.
I'm not
Tired.
joking. I heard they have the nicest dicks down there.
Heard anything go about they're doing a creep show series? I
I've heard that.
I didn't even know that.
I have heard that.
Won't be as good as Creep Show 2 though.
Do you like Creepshow 2 better than Creepshow 1?
Yep.
Wow, that's a unique. I've never heard that before.
Somebody said
Okay.
best movie of 1994, Lion King. Robert Memory said Dave got the invoice sending you money. Retro Ryan, guys pick a favorite and least favorite director.
Oh, Sean, I did get the book. Thank you. I didn't know who it was from. He did mention it was from Sean, but I didn't know Sean who. Thank you. I appreciate it. That'll come in quite handy. I thank you very much.
I'd say your favorite director. I usually just say Quentin Tarantino only because every movie he's ever done I've enjoyed. Whereas other directors, I usually like maybe a lot of their movies, but some of them I'm like, too. But I literally really like every Quentin movie. So I usually just say him.
Martin Scorsese's my favorite.
I always go
See,
with
like Martin Scorsese, like I like his movies, but there's a few that I'm not like the biggest fan of.
I always
So,
go
I
with
don't know.
Joe Dante. I love Gremlins. I love Explorers. I think Explorers is an underrated classic. Matinee is a great one. Yeah, Joe Dante's my favorite. I wish he was still doing more. He doesn't do enough these days.
Least favorite would be tough. I'd have to do some research.
Yeah, I don't know
before
about least
say
favorite.
that
Least
out.
favorite would be Richard Kelly, the director of Donnie Darko for me.
Who did Hereditary?
Oh!
Shots
I
fired!
don't know. They've only
Pow, pow,
made
pow,
one
pow.
movie until Midsummer comes out. Well, you should watch that trailer.
See, John Carpenter's great, but I've seen some John Carpenter movies where I've been like, But again, I've seen a lot of John Carpenter movies that are fantastic.
Here's the thing, John Carpenter, pretty much everything he did
Stop trying to
was-
hold my hand.
I can't help it. Now, pretty much everything he did was gold before 1990. 1990 is the point where his stuff starts to go...
When did he do? What was that movie with they're in the church? And God, that wasn't that movie.
End of Days.
Prince of Darkness?
Yeah, see, like that movie, I thought was only okay.
I thought Prince of Darkness
A lot of
was
people
pretty
like
good.
that movie. I just thought it was mediocre.
I have an interruption.
Uh-oh.
J2H has had his baby.
Oh!
Hold on, you ready for this? A little baby boy.
Ooh.
Cinema sickness.
9 pounds,
Whoa.
15 ounces.
That's almost a
That is
10
a
pound baby.
10-pounder, basically.
I hope he
21
named
inches.
I hope he named the...
Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats. I hope
You
he
and your
names it J3H.
Did he,
Hopefully I was allowed to share that. He texted me.
Nice.
If not, sorry, but congratulations.
and he named him.
He didn't text me. I see
He
how
named
it
it
is.
Dave, Rick, Joe, Cinema Sickness, 2H.
Nice.
It's a little bit long, but you know, it's
Booth
catchy.
Babe 2H.
Oh yeah, Booth Babe's his nickname.
Oh man. I think his middle name should be Cinema Sickness.
Comfort movies. You know what, Retro? There's some movies I could put on for background noise anytime. And, you know, your name's Retro Ryan. Here's the funny thing. Anything 80s retro is a comfort for me because there is a great documentary called Chasing Ghosts about old 80s arcade games. That and the movie... Rewinds This, a documentary about VHS tapes. Those are kind of comfort movies that I could put on in the background just for
There's
noise.
two.
while I'm
The
doing
Rewind
things.
This and what's the other one called?
Have you ever seen Nintendo Quest?
I did. I didn't like that one as much.
It made me angry because most of the games in the top 10 I owned when I was a kid, and my mom sold them at a flea market, and they're worth thousands of dollars.
What's the other movie? There's Rewind This, and then there's
Napoleon.
VHS Lives.
No,
There's a couple of VHS Lives movies,
I don't think that's what it's called.
and Chauncey Phillips is in those.
Napoleon
Chauncey?
Dynamite
Chauncey.
is not the worst movie ever.
No,
that
that
is
movie's okay.
ridiculous.
Napoleon Dynamite's a good movie. Idiots.
Adjust your tracking. Thank you, Brandon. That's it. Adjust your tracking. Yep.
I don't think I saw Just Your Track.
It's good.
It's a shame Booth Babe Greg isn't here. He could talk about Chauncey Phillips.
Yes,
Does he do an impression?
he does. Does a great impression. Yeah, he nails it.
Rushes it.
Yeah.
How come Chauncey Phillips isn't in our chat room? Where is he?
I don't know, but
He
he's
comments on
always
my videos.
commenting
Yeah,
on
that's a
Dave's
good question.
videos.
That's a
I
good
know.
question. And Wet Movie. They comment on my videos, but they
Dude,
don't.
Wed Movie got
How
a
come
bunch of crazy
They
packages
need
the
to
other
pop
day.
into my
Did you
chats,
see his
my
unboxing
live
video?
streams.
He got Dumbo on 4K. He got 2 copies
Nice.
of Captain Marvel. He
Dumbo's
got
not even out yet.
no. He got Cinderella. He got steelbooks from FYE, including a Last House on the Left Arrow steelbook.
Who's this? Chauncey?
No, what movie won?
Ah.
Brandon. They were in Vegas filming Out and About 2,
Nice.
which I'm
Are
looking
they
forward
friends
to
again,
seeing.
those two?
No. No.
Too much YouTube
With
drama.
Dave Greg, into Best Buy we go.
Too much YouTube drama.
Yeah.
It's a good thing everybody likes us.
Yeah, as far as comfort movies, I'm kind of with Joe. As far as movies I grew up with, so like I could pop in like the Addams Family movies or Back to the Future,
Back to the Future,
or,
oh man, yeah.
the Indiana Jones movies, Ghostbusters, basically the movies that I as a kid watched over and over again. I mean, I certainly saw a lot of movies as a kid, but there were only those like handful that I've seen like 9 million times. Like that, I for some reason as a kid I just watched 47,000 times. Those movies are comfort ones because you can listen to them, like you said, if you're doing something, you can just have them on and you know that scene. It's in your head. You know what's going on.
Do you know what I think the most quotable movie of all time for me is? 89 Batman. I could just say every line of dialogue from that movie, like,
I
think about the future. What future? When you're in charge, Jack, you ain't got no future. You're an A1 nut boy.
It's funny you should mention that today because I was thinking about like how cool it'd be to start like a hardcore band, but make it all about. I was literally thinking this today, but make it all like all the songs about cinema related, and I can't remember what it is now. I remember I came up with a chorus though, to a hardcore song all about 89 Batman. It's driving me nuts, and I can't think of how the chorus went now.
Somebody asked what we think about Stuber. I'm actually going to see an early screening of Stuber in 2 weeks. With Kumail Nanjiani and Batista.
You're going with them to see it?
Yeah, we're going
you
together.
said you're going to a screening with Kumail Nanjiani.
I'm actually going with my girlfriend on our 2-year anniversary.
Ooh.
Sean, what movie should you watch? Horror movie should you watch in October? Innkeepers.
The Frighteners.
Slice World.
Sean, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
The Frighteners.
This town needs never.
That's an underrated movie. I love The Frighteners. People
Frighteners
always forget about The Frighteners.
I never
Great
got
movie.
to answer my comfort movie
Oh,
question.
and what's your comfort movie?
Just any comedy, like Ace Ventura.
Theatrical and director's cut.
Breakfast Club, Trading Places.
Like Me Sandwich.
Like Me Sandwich 2, Electric Boogaloo. Any of those movies that I can just sit there and talk along with it. Ferris Bueller, Tommy Boy.
Time was good.
Just
One of
something
my-
mindless.
One
that
of
I
my
can-
favorite movies, and I bet you don't have it in your collection. I'll put money down on this one.
Wait, how much you gonna put down just in case I have it?
$2.50.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Whoa.
Free Enterprise.
Do I have Free Enterprise? I would look. Yeah, look it up.
Have you ever heard of Free
Where's your
Enterprise?
phone?
Free Willy.
Where's your phone? See if I have it.
Has anyone
I don't
ever
think I do.
seen
Movie
Free
Man
Enterprise
hit
by
400 steelbooks.
Robert Meyer Burnett? Has anyone seen
Oh, we
Robert
got a
Meyer
super
Burnett's
chat from
Free
Brent.
Enterprise?
Oh, he says. Oh, that was for you, Joe.
Like your last lunchbox. Oh, thanks, Brent. Did you like the fence story? That's Danny Bonaducci told that story on Gilbert's podcast. I did not make that up.
What am I looking up?
Craig says Free Enterprise is excellent. I love Free Enterprise. I have a signed
it all
Free
good.
Enterprise poster in my house. It was signed by Robert Burnett,
Or not?
the director. It was also signed by William Shatner and oh God, I'm blanking on his name now. Phil Lamar.
What is going on?
Yeah, what are you doing, man? It's down. It's gonna be the bottom one. Keep going, keep going, keep going. See where it says FGH. Go in there. And I don't know how you look stuff up on there. Curious if I do have it. I want my $2.25.
He wants his $2.50.
Oh!
Guess what?
Apparently
What?
I do have it. I don't know where it is, but I
Get
have
to looking,
it.
buddy.
Do I owe you $2.50?
You owe me
I think you
$2.50.
do.
Wow.
Where the hell is it? Don't you like how I don't even know what movies I have?
Let's see.
Well, you're not getting it today,
Joe,
but
Joe,
remind
you
me.
talk.
Yeah, you guys talk. I'm gonna do some hunting here.
All right.
I'll kind of.
Would be nice if I
Do
kept
you
this
know what
on.
this spine looks
Yeah,
like?
what's the spine like?
I hope
don't
it's
even
the
know.
right Free Enterprise, though, because what if it's another movie called Free Enterprise?
Do I? Yeah, I might have it in the movie called Free
I'm
Enterprise.
kind of like looking over on this.
It's
half.
Free Enterprise by Robert Meyer Burnett, starring William Shatner.
Joe, look at the chat. If we're
Yeah.
doing this.
Favorite obscure movie? Free Enterprise,
Enterprise.
by Robert Meyer Burnett. Favorite Asian movie?
That's not over here. It's gotta be over here somewhere.
Godzilla versus Megalon. Best Christmas movie ever.
Where is it?
Hold on.
Gremlins.
Hope I didn't like
All right,
miss.
this is the beginning.
Yeah.
Retro Ryan asked if I like David Lynch movies.
Because now you're in the way. I can't.
Some he gets a little weird for me at times. He gets
Yeah, while I'm down here.
this is the best live stream ever. Well, thank you, Kyle. Here, I'll take over here.
Yeah, you didn't have to.
Speaking of Phil Lamar, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends versus Samurai Jack. Never seen Foster's, seen
They're
Samurai
two
Jack.
very different shows.
Thoughts on Phoebe Cates? Here's a thought on Phoebe Cates. Did you guys? I heard this is true. I heard this is true, but I heard that
I can't see over there though.
the scene where she comes out of the pool in Fast Times at Ridgemont High was the most paused scene on VHS.
I've heard that too. I don't know if that's true or
VHS
not.
tapes. That's the story.
Watch out.
Movie Collector asks, what's the last movie I watched? Last night I watched Flight of the Navigator with my daughter.
I watched Secret Life of Pets 2, and I showed my son Anaconda.
Don't want.
Craig has a great line from Free Enterprise. Logic
Where the heck
is
that
the other
Free
guy's
Enterprise?
shtick.
It's gonna drive me nuts.
Dave.
I was looking for a movie yesterday, and like for some reason, I looked over it like 75 times, and it was like right there for my face all the time. Drove me nuts.
Dave, why are the
Enterprise.
Spice
Is that it?
Girls great?
Ah.
Oh, that's
Bam,
it!
I do have it.
Got it!
I win! I win!
Sucker!
I get $2.50.
No, you.
Oh.
Joe
There
owes
it
me.
is.
Joe owes me $2
I owe
and
him
50 cents.
$2.50. And this is the first release. It came back out with a second release. Only one man in the universe can get them on the right track. I love this movie. Live long, or love long, and party. Great movie. Great movie.
Oh yeah, where'd you get it from?
Connor says, I met Robert Meyer
got it
Burnett
from.
last week at
Where'd
the
you
movie
pull it
Trivia Schmodown. Robert's a nice guy, man. He gave me a tour of his his workplace. There's a whole story, Connor, between Robert owed me a poster, and he owed it to me for years. And I eventually had to go out to L.A. and get it from him because he
Do we
just
freeze?
wasn't
Because it
mailing
froze
it
on my
for
TV.
me. But he's a nice guy.
Somebody asked if we're going to see The Dead Don't Die.
I wanna see that.
I
Absolutely.
do want to see it.
Absolutely.
I have a feeling it's going to be a very tough to find in theater movie.
I hope
How
not.
many views do we have? 107. Nice.
Somebody asked,
How many likes do we have?
has anyone seen Booksmart? 13.
That's it. 13 likes. Come on, people.
There's my picture with Robert. It was taken at where he worked. This was in 2010. Yeah, real nice guy.
show the
Joe and I have both seen Booksmart.
show the regular one too.
One of us has it.
Regular what?
2 screens. There's 2 screens.
Oh, yeah, there are two screens.
One of us has Booksmart as his second favorite movie of the year. One of
Me
us
and
thought
Robert
it
Meyer
was
Burnett.
unfunny garbage.
Yeah, I didn't like Booksmart.
We only got a couple more minutes,
I
guys, in this
loved
video.
it.
So everybody right now, hit your like buttons. Everybody, hit them.
Best live
Like
action
buttons.
Disney show? Disney action. Best live TV series, you mean? I don't know.
I don't know.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the series. What's the most stupid movie that you have? It's Pat the movie.
Movie 43?
Somebody said this year for movies hasn't been great. I disagree. I think I have like 7 or 8 4+ star movies.
Most of the things I've seen have been good. Shatner rap at the end is hilarious. No tears. Tears.
Us,
For
Booksmart,
Caesar.
Endgame, Rocketman, Long Shot, John Wick 3,
Shazam.
Glass, Fighting with My Family, Always Be My Maybe on Netflix was actually really good. Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Extremely Vile? The movie about Ted Bundy, that was really good too. But I disagree. I think Glass was good.
Jim, I think Glass was a fitting conclusion to the trilogy, but I think it suffered from lack of budget because M. Night Shyamalan actually paid for it kind of out of his own pocket. I think it was too many scenes in the asylum. If they could have gotten out more, I think the budget really hurt it, but I thought it was a good ending.
Somebody asked if I would shave my beard for unlimited free theater movies for a year. Only if I could be guaranteed to be sitting in the movie theater by myself or with people of my choosing who know not to talk and shine their cell phones and have conversations like they're at their house.
And that is why I watch
I'm
my
actually
movies right
going
here.
to probably do a video in the next
That so rarely
couple...
happens to me, though.
I am actually thinking about doing a video about all the numerous issues I've had because it's happened so much.
When I have an issue, I get so upset because I think it's so rare that it stands out more.
No, it actually wasn't tough to let Rick borrow Dutch because I see him so often. I knew I was going to get back soon, and he's trustworthy.
I was just say, plus I would hope it's one from a collector to a collector.
Yeah.
Like,
And I know
it's
how
not
he
like I
and
leave
I
it
know-
on a table.
And I know had he dropped and scratched it, he wasn't going to he would have paid me back. To, you know what I mean? He's good for it.
I gotta say, being in a movie theater is my favorite place to be in the world. If I have a day off from work, I go to the movies.
Not
My
If
favorite
I-
place is literally right
Not
here.
anymore because people just don't know how to shut
That's
up.
why.
I
My
don't
favorite
have
place,
that
actually, my
problem.
favorite place to be in the world is Disney World. But
I actually think the most magical experience is being in a darkened movie theater for me,
By yourself, yes.
or with my wife. My
Even
wife.
even if I don't know, even by
Remember the
myself,
time
it's
you and I
like
went? I played the popcorn trick on you.
It wasn't.
I don't
true.
find the seats all that comfy, and floors usually.
Well, it
kinda,
depends what-
kinda,
see,
Well, yeah, no, you're
It
right.
depends
you're right.
what theater you're at, though.
But even then, it's like I still kind of feel gross because I'm sitting in a seat that how many people probably farted in, and who was in the seat before me.
Dude, I fart in your seat all the time.
Yeah, great. I don't know. I just like being on my own comfy couch right here, watch the movie off my TV.
It was actually Martinez Joe's idea for me to do a rant video on movie theater
Mm.
experiences because I've had so many terrible ones, especially since getting A-list. I've had to get managers. I've had
weird.
to tell people to shut up. I've had to move seats in an assigned
It might be
seat
the theater you're going to.
No, it happens at any theater
Really?
I'm
Wow,
at.
it never happened.
Any theater I go to, I guarantee you, either behind me, in front of me, or next to me, some a-hole, I hope that's okay, I said it, will sit near me, and you can ask Bridget, and either talk, chew loudly, laugh at stupidness like The Hustle. I guarantee it.
See, the last bad experience I had was when I saw John Wick 3. Someone brought a toddler to a 10:45 p.m. showing, and he cried the whole time. And I went and got the manager, and they didn't do a damn thing about it. But before that, my last bad experience was when Maury showed up to see us.
Somebody said AMC's garbage. That's why it happens at Regal. It happens at United Artists. It's not just AMC. And Rick is the get the manager guy. When you're disrupting a movie so much that a person 6 rows in front of you is talking loud enough over an action film, yes, I'm a get the manager person to tell that person to shut up or get out.
Yeah, you got to respect the sanctity of the movie theater.
Or you can just watch movies at home.
And
I do that
can't.
too, but
I can't. That's not an option for me.
Yes, Brent, on my big comfy couch.
Well, The Hustle, I don't know if I would really call that a comedy movie. It was pretty awful.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? The best experiences we've had are at Avengers Endgame and at Secret Life of Pets 2. When it's a bunch of little kids. They behave better than
Oh,
grown-ups. Entitled
Yeah, you're not
grown-ups
wrong.
on their phones and just... When we saw John Wick 3, there was a guy in front of me, literally on his phone like this, texting the entire time. We had to move down.
See, I find that less disruptive than the stuff that goes on in my house, though. Like, that dog never shuts up. It's like...
Sounds like, I don't know.
I love the movies, too. That's the messed up part. I love going to the theater. I keep going. But people just have no consideration. They think they paid their money to get in. They can do whatever they want. So. And it got deadly quiet.
What's
Yep.
the most movies or longest single movie you've watched in one sitting? I've gone to the movies and seen 3 movies in a single day before.
I did that back in the day, like when I was in high school, and a buddy of mine worked at the movie theater and would get us in for free.
I remember years ago when I was back in the condo, Brittany, I think she went to California to visit her friends, and I wanted to rewatch all the Harry Potter movies. I remember I rewatched them in like 3 days, something like that. So I was watching like 3 movies a day. I remember doing that.
The problem with opening my own theater
So
chain
you guys know
is,
it's past 10. I don't care, but I'm just letting you guys know.
opening my own theater chain is I don't think there's enough money in it, and that's why I would never consider doing it. I mean, I'd love to do it. I would have a rule where you couldn't bring your cell phone in with you.
I'm surprised.
And
they-
if you talked, you would get kicked out. There would be no asking. You would get kicked out.
I'm surprised theaters haven't done that whole like having to put your thing in a lockbox or something like that.
Yeah, they should.
The increased popularity of home theaters is directly due to badly behaved audiences, and yes, kids are far better behaved than so-called adults. You're right, Toronto John.
And then the worst people are the ones who, like, every time something happens on screen, they have to tell the person sitting next to them
Did you
very
see that?
loudly what happened on screen. Like, they couldn't see the person on screen.
Mustang Man
Super Chat.
2006. Thoughts on Back to the Future animated series? I happen to like it.
I have never actually
I'm not a
seen it.
big fan. I'm not a big fan. I think I own the whole series, though, on DVD.
I got it.
Sounds like Rick would have no customers. Okay, darn.
It sounds like you're basically just being
Then
the
he
Alamo
gets the
Draft
whole
House, though.
theater
Alamo
to
Draft House
himself.
has
Yeah,
all
I
the
wish
same
Alamo
rules.
Draft House was here. I would go and I would pay the extra money to not have to deal with idiots. We went and saw Ma. Horrible experience. I had to tell people all around me to shut up. Yell at them to shut
See,
up.
it's a shame you don't live closer to me because the Regal Warrington and the AMC 309, I never have these problems.
Well, I guarantee you, when we go to a movie together, you will have that problem.
And
it doesn't matter where we
the
go.
2 problems I did have when the guy came in shouting for Maury and us, that was not one
Well,
of
that
those 2
was-
theaters.
yeah,
that was
that was
Granite
Granite
Run.
Run.
And what do you call it? The toddler in John Wick, was it King of Prussia?
And when we went to the movies, it wasn't an issue
Oh,
because
J2H is here.
we were the only ones in
Congratulations, J2H.
Congratulations on the baby.
the movie. Yeah, we shouted.
Yeah, we
out
shouted
the,
you out earlier.
The 10-pounder.
Yeah, 10-pound baby. Wow.
J3H, we named your,
I think
we
that
named
thing
your
must have
child.
tasted
We named
delicious.
your child for you. J3H.
Yeah,
Drama-
J3H. Yep.
Drama does follow me at movie theaters, yes. Oh, and early screenings are the worst. That's why I'm kind of dreading going to see Stuber. Because then people get in for free and they think they're entitled to act like idiots and be talkative.
Martinez, absolutely. He says, "Do you
I hope
think
not.
do you think theaters will die and you could just stream new releases at home?"
I don't think it'll ever happen.
I
'Cause
hope to
think
God
it-
it
I think
never
it will.
happens.
You don't think so?
I don't think the studios can make enough money.
Movies that you watch at home are the movies I never see. Like, if I miss something in the theater, odds are I'm never going to get around to watching it.
I think that will happen because I think people it's just the way
They'd have
society
to
is.
charge-
People just get lazy and
They'd have to charge $50 to $100 a movie.
why?
Because theater,
you gotta make
how
the
are
money
studios
off
going
it.
to make the money?
What do you mean?
These movies cost like millions and millions of dollars to make. They got to make a profit on them.
If they stop, if it's only streaming at home, the movie business
Okay,
is done.
How? I don't understand how.
What do you mean, how?
What if you're charging like? Okay, if you charge, let's say you charge per movie,
Okay.
and you're charging $20
First
per
off,
movie.
they'd have to make it so it was like protected that you couldn't copy it.
Yeah.
That would be the first thing I'd have to do. That technology isn't around. how are you going to stop that? There's no way to stop that. So
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
going to get out. Second, for what would stop somebody if give me something that's come out. If Shaft was, well, it's actually on Netflix overseas the day it comes out here. So it'll be online
Like
that Friday, just like
next day,
Booksmart.
yeah.
But
Which is how I watch Booksmart.
and
by the way.
a movie like Booksmart, I know you weren't a fan, should have done much better than it did in the box office, but because of it leaking online, the box office suffered from it. I think if you did streaming at home, you would have the one person pay $50 and it would be all online.
Here's the
And
thing,
it
though.
would kill the movie
Here's the thing,
business.
though. A movie like Booksmart wouldn't suffer that bad from it because a movie like Booksmart wouldn't cost that much to make. But a movie like Avengers Endgame,
Yeah.
they're not going
Or
to be
Men
able
in
to.
Black International.
They can't afford something like that.
What
Like,
if? Okay, what if these movies came out through a streaming service that you pay for monthly, which I know sounds like okay, maybe you're not paying all that much, or maybe you would pay a little bit more, but
Greg, I
you
love
had
the
a million
Vineland
people doing
Drive-In.
this. Like,
I
let's
wish I can go to the Vineland
like let's
Drive-In.
say let's say like 10 million people go to see a new movie that comes out, but you got 50 million people paying for this streaming service because it's more convenient.
The problem is you would need one streaming service. That wouldn't be the case because every studio would have their streaming service, and they'd have to charge more. Netflix is almost up to $20.
I think that's how it's going to be. I think every studio is going to have a
Netflix is
streaming
going to
service.
die.
I don't think
Netflix is going to die.
Netflix is almost up to $20 a month.
I don't think there's going to be one streaming service. I think it's going to be like kind of like cable TV where every studio has.
I
their own
think
thing.
Disney Plus will be the perfect experiment.
Disney Plus and the Warner streaming service are going to put the nail in Netflix because everything people want to watch is going to leave Netflix and go to the proprietary studios that own them. So everyone's going to get those streaming services. Netflix is not going to be able to compete.
And plus,
They're already almost bankrupt.
And plus, box office overseas is insane right now. It's at a peak, so theaters aren't going to die anytime soon. I mean, look at Endgame. Endgame made has made $825 million. Yes, it's one of the biggest movies ever.
I think it'll happen
but
eventually. I don't think it's going to happen like anytime soon necessarily.
It might
But I think it'll happen
certain,
eventually.
for certain studios. It
Craig,
might
you
happen.
got to remember, Hatchet 3, and I like the Hatchet movies, but Hatchet 3 was not an expensive movie to make. Like that's a budget movie compared to like what they're paying for these big summer
It's
blockbusters.
10:05.
Yeah. So I don't think it's going to die anytime soon. I'm not saying in the next couple years, but I think there will be a day that will come when theaters they'll figure it out some way to make it 100% perfectly profitable to watch it at home. And I only think that because I think people are just getting lazy. I think people just want everything right here, right now, right in their home. I mean, I think that's kind of how people want stuff nowadays.
Matt, what do you mean? Why am I being nosy? That was a ridiculous comment.
I think he said noisy.
Well, anyway, guys, on that, are we done?
Says,
I think he was making a joke about you being upset because people were talking in the movie theaters. So he's saying you're. I think that's what he was doing.
because we're having a conversation.
I don't think Hulu is going to go anywhere because Hulu is now owned by Disney.
Yep.
Disney Plus and Hulu are going. There's going to be a combo package where you pay one low price for both of them, and the more mature content's going to be on Hulu, and the Alien and Die Hard movies and all that'll be on Hulu, and the more family friendly stuff will be on Disney Plus. And Warner, let me tell you, man,
It's
That's-
stupid. See, I hate when people.
that's a bargain right
I
there.
hate when people break stuff up like that. Even YouTube channels that we're like, well, we're gonna put some content on this, some content on that. Like, just do one freaking channel. And I think the same thing with Disney. Why have two?
Because they want one to be super family
I
friendly.
don't care. So who cares if you you own this? Disney owns R-rated movies. You put them out. It's Disney.
I've heard rumors
Tough.
of the DC streaming being in big trouble.
I hope to God that's false. Here's the thing. The rumor is the DC streaming service is going to get folded into Warner. That's fine if they leave it alone. If it's like a portal on the Warner service where you click over and go to DC Universe and DC Universe is unchanged, I'm okay with it then. But the best thing about the DC service is a great value because it's not just a TV streaming service. It's also a digital comic service where almost every comic book DC Comics has ever published up to a year out is available to read online. And if you lose that, you're losing one of the things that makes it special.
Yeah. All right.
But the Warner service is going to be a great deal, though, because it's like $17 a month. And HBO Go is already like $15 a month, and you're getting HBO plus all the extra crap. Now, it's not a great deal for me because I get HBO for free.
Yeah.
But if you don't, it's a great deal.
I think a lot of people are going to cancel HBO now that Game of Thrones is over and Chernobyl's
but
over.
Watchmen's starting.
Yeah, that's not going to have nearly as many viewers as Game of Thrones or Chernobyl did.
It's going to be more exciting, though. I'm excited for Watchmen. I'm not excited. I don't even know. I hear people talking about Chernobyl, but I'm not even sure what that's about, the show.
It's about Chernobyl.
That's
Well, that's the easy answer, but
I haven't watched
what is it? Is it a documentary about Chernobyl?
It's about
Chernobyl?
this nuclear reactor that explodes.
Yeah,
Is-
Joey.
but is it a doc? Or?
Stealing content's a great way for stuff that keep getting made, and it's ridiculous. Yeah, go tour and everything. Way to support film. Anyway.
Wow.
All right. Time to go.
We done?
I'm tired. I'm getting angry.
Yeah, I see that. Anyway, guys. All right, so I guess that's it for the live stream. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching. As always, be sure to hit that like button.
Hold on. Curb and Silicon Valley and Veep are all ending on HBO, so HBO is in big trouble.
Is Curb ending?
Yeah.
Well, Curb ends every couple years and then comes
Yeah,
back
it's
again.
going to end. Silicon Valley's ending. Veep's
But then
ending.
Curb will just come back
Ballers
again.
is ending. Okay.
Now we done?
Yep.
All right. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness Retro Store. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys want to do the snap with me?
The snap? We snap now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Should we do it on the count of 3?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god, thank God those guys finally left.
Wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Forget it.
Tell everyone you meet.
I'm leaving.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the backdoor flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Your opinion's a trap. Yeah.
Wait. Where did Dave go?
I don't know. Maybe he put his pajamas on.
Oh.